Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to high school basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. Pat O'Connor joined by Alex and Daniel Powers, Charles Strail on the controls, and we got a good one for you tonight, folks. The Lake Leelanau St. Mary Eagles versus your Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds here in the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. A great way to cap off Catholic Schools Week. We're going to get right into the starting lineups first for the Lake Leelanau St. Mary Eagles. Number 3, Catherine Mikowski. Number 5, Kayla Barnkowski. Number 12, Della Bunnick. And we'll get the other two in just a moment. Alex, Daniel, we just barely got this thing off in time. How you fellas doing tonight?
It's great Friday night of high school basketball with two incredible games with 4 great squads.
Doubleheader tonight. Obviously, the boys are going to face off after this. 2 teams ranked in the top 10 in the state of Michigan Division 4. Should be an awesome night, but it's not to overshadow this game with the girls because it's going to be a lot of fun with this opener. Daniel, you've watched these girls play a lot this year. It's pretty much same old for this Snowbird basketball team.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it works every time. I mean, they always have that aggression, that pressure on the defensive end, and that relentless offensive push, just putting up shots, getting rebounds. Tough for any team, but of all the teams they've played, this one might be the closest.
Senior night for the Snowbirds here at the Kaminsky Gymnasium on a Friday night, and all 5 seniors getting the start for head coach Pat Schultz's Snowbirds. Number 11, Macy Bevel. Number 12, Emma McKinley. Number 13, Sydney Gerzynski. Number 14, Ava Schultz. Number 32, Emma Glasby. We promised you the remaining starters for the Eagles. That's Leah Fleece. Number 33, she'll square off in the circle against Ava Schultz. And then Audrey Smith, number 13, rounding out the starting 5 for the Eagles. St. Mary versus St. Mary's. Your home Snowbirds in white, the visiting Eagles in blue. We are set for tip-off, and we are underway. The Eagles get the tip-off to start, and they're going from right to left on your screen, again, in their road blues. Corner 3 attempt here. Early on, shot up, no good, off the back of the rim. On the floor, comes down with the defensive board for the home team.
First time a team has enough height to deal with Ava Schultz that we've seen all year.
McKinley in the corner for 3, no good. Talking to assistant coach Jim Jeffers before the game, he thinks that this is going to be their toughest test since before Christmas in that weekend tournament against New Lothrop. Another corner 3 here for Smith. This one up, this time again, no good. Again, off the back of the rim, but another offensive board. They're going to get Sydney Gerzynski on the foul, and Lake Leelanau will be shooting 2.
Yeah, like you were saying, Alex, this team has some height, which is not what we're used to at the St. Mary's end. Make these rebounds a little bit tougher than usual.
Yeah, we'll see if it affects their strategy, but I have a feeling that Coach Schultz is going to stick to his guns here.
First free throw, the free throw shooter is Kyla Barnowski, the sophomore. Her first was no good. Second one rattles home. And the visiting Eagles take the first lead of the game. It's 1-0. Macy Bevel starts the offense for the Snowbirds. Defended by Mikowski. She picks up her dribble and finds Gerzynski. Resets at the top of the key. Gets to the foul line, spins, turns, kicks to Schultz. Triple, no good. Offensive rebound nearly had by Schultz, and then a nice save down there by Barnowski. And the Eagles come the opposite way. It's Della Bunnick with it. Loses control momentarily. Corral Smith looked at another 3 after she just missed 2. She pulls it down and swings it around. Smith finds Bunnick. To Banowski, little floater, right hand, no good. Good positioning there by Ava Schultz, and she gets the board. Emma McKinley drives, right hand, it's good, and 1. Count it, Emma McKinley, right-handed shot, left side, and the foul.
Great move by McKinley there to get to the hoop and put the Snowbirds on the board for the night.
Minute and a half gone. Chance for the three-point play the old-fashioned way for the senior. McKinley, free throw shot is good. Nothing but net. 3-1 Snowbirds. And here comes that famous Pat Schultz press. Let's see how Lake Leelanau wants to beat it. They're just going to go with speed and dribbling here. And a nice move, picking up the dribble, open with the left shot. No good. And it's going to get Ava Schultz battling for the rebound on the floor.
Great move to get that wide open layup on the Euro step. Couldn't get it to go, but you can by Della Bunnick, but you can tell that they have prepared for this and they're ready to take on this press.
Barnowski triggers the inbound for Lake Leelanau. Audrey Smith, left wing. Hands it to Mikowski. Resetting with it for the Eagles is Smith. Stolen away by McKinley. It's 1-0 the other way. Right hand up, no good. Too strong for Emma.
And we're saying her name a lot tonight, doing a lot of work on the back doors, on the rebounding, playing some heavy defense, intercepting those passes.
Good start for McKinley. Kaylee Jeffers going to come in for Emma Glasby, get a little more speed on the floor, but they will be undersized without Emma out there.
Packed house tonight for the end of Catholic Schools Week with 2 great matchups.
It's going to be a fun night, doubleheader, and then
Absolutely.
we'll be plugging our what Next Level Broadcasting is doing tomorrow throughout tonight's show. It's going to be a huge day for Next Level Broadcasting. 5-team showcase over at St. Francis. We'll talk more about that later. Following here on Lake Leelanau on the floor, so the Snowbirds have a sideline out of bounds. Ava Schultz will inbound it for the Snowbirds. Looking for someone. She finds Sid Grzinski. Sid gets to the right elbow. Nice crossover up at the left. Shot was affected. Kaylee Jeffers offensive rebound. Put back no good. Rebound Macy Bevel. Her put back right hand left side. A sweet
Nice little
scooping
reverse
layup for Macy. And it's 5-1. Oh, good passing there for Lake Leelanau to get through the press. McKinley gets back though. Good defense. Hands up. Shot up no good. Weak side rebound Bevel. She'll push the pace going the other way. 3 minutes gone first quarter. Macy gets fouled. Reach in.
Looks like number 3.
That's Catherine Mikowski for the Eagles.
Yes.
And it looks like a similar problem Bel Air was having the other night with the girls. Leelanau St. Mary's having no trouble getting to the basket, but finishing is where they're falling short.
Just the one foul shot so far for the Eagles. You know, last Friday night when we were here, I said I don't think I had seen. We're going to send it to timeout. My producer tells me we're going to timeout. We're going to send it to quick timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on this.
Amelia Dunham, senior shooting guard from the St. Mary's.
Audrey Smith, senior point guard, the St. Mary's.
Catherine Mikowski, sophomore, shooting guard.
All right, quick interruption there. We'll get back to the Lady Eagles on the next dead ball. 3 for McKinley, no good. Rebound Schultz, put back this time is good. Ava Schultz for 2 for the Snowbirds.
Sure, that's not the first we'll be hearing of Schultz tonight. One of the great senior leaders for this team.
1 of 5 that started the game for Coach Schultz's Snowbirds. They said white ball at first. All right, they're going to correct the call right in front of the Snowbird bench. It'll be Lake Leelanau ball. Wipe the turnover off the stat sheet. Rebound Schultz. Okay.
Yeah, I think a little bit trying to draw that foul out of the refs, but he wouldn't budge.
Fair enough. 2 quick passes, breaks the press. Shot up, blocked by McKinley. Offensive rebound, Smith, 3, no good. Long rebound. Another offensive board, this time for Barnowski. She finds Della Bunnett, cross the key. She's fouled as she was shooting. Macy Bevel's going to get caught on that one.
The foul right there by Bevel, but one thing I've noticed early on is a sign of how disciplined this Snowbird press is. When they're closing in on defenders, keeping their hands up and poking at the ball instead of trying to steal it.
They won't get reach-ins on the other side of the floor.
Right.
Very disciplined. First foul shot up and no good. Della Bunnett, the foul shooter.
Now, Pat, we talked about a lot of the same old with the press, but Leelanau is seeming to
passes, not the dribble. And Lake
Exactly.
Leelanau has been able to do that as Macy Bevel gets caught in a double team and turns it over.
Oh, right back.
She thought it was going to her own teammate. Nice pass across the lane. Mira Morrell up, no good. Rebound Kaylee Jeffers. She's fouled, and she'll have 2 from the foul line.
Despite the height, seems like the Snowbirds are still just as committed to those offensive rebounds. They're not scared at all of the tall Eagles team.
Well, Alex, how much of offensive rebounding is just simple positioning?
Right. Everything, not everything, but 75% of the work is done before the ball goes up,
That's right.
knowing where to be.
Jeffers first off the back of the rim, no good. Getting to the weak side. A lot of teams on offense they don't get to the weak side. But if your teammate's shooting a three across the way, get on the weak side and get there for that easy putback bucket. Jeffers' second free throw is good. It's 8-2 Snowbirds.
A nice football pass right there.
It's complete, and Macy Bevel does a nice job and get you, though.
Yeah, they
in this half-court set.
Being able to do things like that, most teams can't do that against these Snowbirds.
Oh, Sarah Bunnick, nice pass in, and McKinley turns around, not able to get the rebound. Another putback, no good. This time Schultz comes down with it. Good recovery there for Emma McKinley. She had good positioning on the defensive rebound, just couldn't get to it. Schultz's three off the front of the rim, rebound late Leelanau.
That was a deep attempt, too, at that three.
And quick, early on in the possession.
Smith, triple. No good. She hasn't been able to find her stroke yet. Macy Bevel surveys the floor as she takes it to the offensive side. Schultz to McKinley. Oh, it's picked off. Good read there by Bunnick. Nice spin move up with the right and in.
Wow.
Sarah Bunnick gets the finish, the first field goal for Lake Leelanau.
And some good footwork get you a long way, especially in these high school games.
Emma McKinley, three, baseline, yes! Good response from Emma McKinley. It's 11-4.
She's really taking the lead tonight to open up the game for the Snowbirds.
Good speed here for Smith. Up with the left, no good. Schultz is there, and good positioning. Won her she won't get credit for the rebound.
Out.
Jeffers gets the rebound, but Schultz had the positioning, and Jeffers gets the bucket going the other way. Coast to coast. It's a track meet, fellas. Lake Leelanau knows when St. Mary scores, they're going to have to get up the floor quick. Three up, bounces high, no good.
Look at that right there.
Yep.
Macy Bevel right in the mix with two taller Eagles. She's not scared of the contact.
Didn't get the ball, but you got it went off of the hands of the Eagle.
The wings, I think.
Good one. It's tough tonight. You can't say St. Mary's because both teams are St. Mary's. You can't say Birds because they're both Birds.
Can't say blue or white.
You got to be very specific with who you're talking about. Home team, road team, Snowbirds, Eagles. That's all you get. Foul on the floor here committed by Della Bunnick on Kaylee Jeffers. It feels like it's a closer game than 13-4.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yes.
They have just done a great job of piecing together a couple of good possessions in a row, like you see right there. Can't get the finish, but that's how they're capable of blowing teams out, and they're capable of winning these battles.
Smith to Fleece. Bunnick. Oh. Bevel got in there for a second. Oh, she gets a tip.
Wow.
Good job not to foul. Macy up at the right and in. That's just a good hands play for Macy.
She did it all right there. Defense, offense, everything.
Going all the way with it. Now kicking it around. Smith, shot fake. Gets inside. Left-handed runner. No good. Schultz had good position, but it got knocked out of her hands. Now Smith goes left corner. Three. No good. She has not been able to find that shot yet so far tonight. Long rebound goes out to Bunnick. Corner to Mikowski. Tried to pass it in. Macy Bevel. Good deflection out of bounds.
Now, I have to imagine this is a very big mental game as well as a physical game for both of these teams. Big reputations on both ends.
All right, we're going to take our chance to meet the rest of the Lady Eagles as they take a timeout.
Amelia Dunham, senior shooting guard from the St. Mary's.
Audrey Smith, senior point guard, the St. Mary's.
Catherine Mikowski, sophomore, shooting guard, the St. Mary's.
Della Bunnick, junior shooting guard from the Lake Leelanau St. Mary's.
Jessica Grant, 10th grade, Lake Leelanau St. Mary's point guard.
Kyla Barnowski, sophomore point guard, the St. Mary's.
Leah Fleece, junior, 6 foot, St. Mary High School.
Lizzie Leggett, St. Mary's School, Lake Leelanau, 10th grade, center.
Mira Corson, a point guard from the Lake Leelanau St. Mary's.
Sarah Bunning, junior, the Lake Leelanau St. Mary.
I'm Emery Blues. I'm 5'1" and I'm a freshman.
I'm Miriam Morrell. I'm 5'8" and I'm a junior.
I'm Caroline Gilling. I'm 5'7" and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Lyra Cook. I'm 5'1" and I'm a freshman.
I'm Peyton Glasby. I'm 5'10" and I'm a freshman.
I'm Kaylee Jeffers. I'm 5'3" and I'm a freshman.
I'm Ava Schultz. I'm 6 foot and I'm a senior.
I'm Cindy Krasinski. I'm 5'4" and I'm a senior.
I'm Emma Glasby. I'm 5'9" and I'm a senior.
Digs
Hi,
for the
I'm
rebound
Emma
and gets it
McKinley.
in the
I'm
near side left
5'3",
corner.
and I'm a
Both
senior.
teams executing
I'm
very
Missy
well
Bubble.
tonight.
I'm
The
5'3",
only
and I'm a
difference
senior.
is the Snowbirds are making their shots and the Eagles are not.
They're getting really good looks inside, just not finishing. Jeffers looking for Macy. Finds her. A little Euro step traveled.
Start a bit too early there. Those Euros can get a little bit tricky.
And one thing that I've noticed in this girls' game that I doubt we'll see in the boys' game is how many girls seemingly have the green light to dribble the ball up the court.
It's pretty much everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Double dribble. Olivia Smith knew it. Audrey
Just
Smith,
shows
excuse
the
me.
trust that these two coaches have in all of their players.
Glasby back on the floor for St. Mary. She sets a screen for Bevel. Kicks out to Grzinski. Open three. Pulls the trigger. Gets it. 18-4 Snowbirds.
Beautiful shot there by Grzinski. Nice trap in the corner. They break it.
Swinging things around. Barnowski. Over to Smith. Back to Barnowski. Three. Halfway down and out. Rebound Grzinski and reach and foul gets her.
And once again, an open look. It just can't. They can't seem to get the shots to fall.
.20 seconds to go. Snowbirds a hold for last shot. Lake Leelanau stays in their man-to-man defense that they've been in the whole first quarter. Nice pass. Oh, it went right through the hands of Emma Glasby. It was a good look.
Beautiful play design as well.
It's designed to get you a layup, right?
Yeah.
Run everybody through, find the open person. Can't give them an easy bucket here at the end of the quarter. They break the press. Good passes, shot up and good.
Just like that.
Catherine Mikowski, 3 seconds to go. Bevel crosses the timeline, pulls up, long three, high arching shot, no good. Right at the end of the quarter, the Eagles got their second field goal of the quarter after 8 minutes of play. Snowbirds 18, Eagles 6. We're back in 60 seconds with high school basketball on Next Level Broadcasting.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us. And next week, this commercial could be yours.
Want to thank Schultz's Party Store and J&J Construction as well for their support of Snowbird Athletics on Next Level Broadcasting. An absolutely full house at the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium for a varsity doubleheader. Of course, girls action going on right now. Boys to follow with a highly anticipated matchup in Division 4 around the state of Michigan. Should be a fun one, but we got a fun one going on right now. Ava Schultz will get it to Macy Bevel to get the second quarter rolling. McKinley, Morrell, look at that. Beautiful play. They just tried to run it on the previous possession before the end of the quarter. They run it the other way going to Schultz, and she gets the finish. The Eagles have been breaking this press, boys. I mean, they've been getting down the floor and getting good looks.
They just have to start hitting their shots, and they'll be right back in the game. Layups like that.
Got to finish.
Yeah.
And I think so far their best looks have been in the transition instead of going down to set up.
Grzinski three, her third of the night.
They've been able to get through, not have time to think about it, and just put the ball in.
Schultz nearly came up for the steal. Long pass. It's going to be 3-on-1. Good pass across. Oh, they tried it for one more.
Look at that sprinting from Miriam Morrell from half court all the way to break up that pass right under the basket.
And I haven't seen Coach Schultz that fired up in a while. He was super excited about Miriam's hustle there. Because it was 3-on-1. It looked like an easy bucket, and Miriam came down and got the deflection.
That's the kind of defensive effort that makes presses work.
That's right. You can get a lot of steals on this end of the floor. You know, they can break at 70 feet, but if you can get a steal in the paint, she said she's traveled first.
As on offense, you have to continually break the press, but with defense, you just have to get one of those breaks each time.
That's right. Emma McKinley going to drive here, and she's fouled. Going to be on the floor. Oh, it's going to be 1-1.
And we talked about mental discipline, but St. Mary's, or the Snowbirds, also showing a lot of physical discipline and getting through. Marianne with the good hustle, and Emma just going through no matter what body's in front and just making her way into the paint.
Front end of the 1-1, no good. Knocked around here, and it went off Emma McKinley last. Have to break the press from sideline starting. And Macy Bevel's going to get a steal off the fumbled pass and 2 points.
Snowbird's starting to break open this game early. What the Lake Leelanau really needs to clean things up to stay in the game.
It feels like a game where Lake Leelanau could go on a 10-0 run, no problem.
Oh, yes,
they have
for
the
sure.
talent, they have the length for sure.
I'd say turnovers are probably even at this point.
They're going to get Macy Bevel on the reach-in foul. Della Bunnick back in. Amelia Dunham takes a seat for Lake Leelanau. Jeffers in for Grzinski for the home team.
How many times have you heard that over the past 5 years?
Yeah, no kidding. Well, there's always a Jeffers. I think in every Snowbird game I've called in, the last 5 years, boys or girls, there's been a Snowbird on the floor. Macy Bevel goes the length of the floor, fights for it. McKinley bounce pass to Jeffers. She stops, turns, tries to find a white jersey. Macy Bevel, triple, no good.
But
She's going to
get the rebound.
Runs it down herself and goes to the right corner. Nice little crossover, floating right hand. Gets it to go.
Macy Bevel took that possession into her own hands.
Wow. She reminded me a little bit of her cousin Gavin on the boys team.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Gavin that reminds us of
right.
Macy. Travel on the Eagles, Snowbird basketball. And the Snowbird's going to take a full timeout. He probably wants his team to catch their break.
Well, let's keep it right here for a second. I want to thank some more of our sponsors tonight, Patrick. I want to thank our friends at the Gaylord Eye Care Center. Listen, anybody watching to this game right now, fan of Snowbird basketball or fan of Next Level Broadcasting, who has been watching us all season long, you know that Next Level Broadcasting, in association with the Gaylord Eye Care Center, want to get everyone's eyes checked. Head on in for a free consultation. If you know anyone who's affiliated with the game of basketball, whether they keep book, they keep the scores clock, they're an official, send them into the Gaylord Eye Care Center for a free eye consultation exam, courtesy of Next Level Broadcasting and the Gaylord Eye Care Center. Gaylord Eye Care Center with 4 locations in Gaylord, Sheboygan, Boyne City, and Bel Air. Also want to thank J&J Construction. Listen, J&J Construction, a lot of people right now, after the onset of the pandemic, get into a lot of do-it-yourself projects that you can't get out of. J&J is where the pros go. So trust J&J Construction to handle all of your renovation or remodeling needs. That's J&J Construction, proud sponsor of Snowbird basketball.
He did the ad reads without a script, folks. That's why he's the boss. Snowbirds have it. McKinley drives. Good hand play there from Catherine Mikowski, and she's got it on the other side of half court. Shot up, no good. Good position there for Schultz, and she gets the rebound on the second attempt. 5:45 to go, second quarter. Snowbirds up 21. Who saw this one coming? Macy Bevel trying to get it to Miriam Morrell, but it's knocked out of bounds. Snowbirds will maintain possession. McKinley, nice cut, fouled.
The third time in the past probably 6 possessions that they've run that play, and it's worked 2 out of 3 times.
And even the first time when it didn't work, they had a great look. The pass went right through Glasby's hands.
Yeah, wide open, though.
It's gotten them good looks. This time they get to the foul line. Emma will have 2 free throws. The senior righty, first one's up and good. Three dribbles, a spin of the basketball, high arcing shot is good. And McKinley gets a steal on the other end and then knocked it off of a Lake Leelanau player. Heck of an effort there by Emma, and it's Snowbird basketball. You cannot fall asleep against the Snowbirds because they're up in your shorts right after they make a bucket.
And
Snowbird.
Go ahead.
Snowbirds came to play tonight. Several great individual efforts already from Schultz, McKinley, Bebel. They're putting it together real nicely tonight.
Can't forget Morrell. I mean,
Yeah,
defensively.
right.
Here's a trap right down in front of us, and they get a steal. Macy Bebel got it. Nice little crossover. Right-handed hoop. No good. Rebound Lake Leelanau. Della Bunnick. Good pass down to the left block. Long two. Got it.
That close to the line, it can be tempting to go for the three, but she just kept her feet set, and got the good shot off.
Caught it in rhythm. Just let her go. Jump ball. It'll be Lake Leelanau basketball after the missed three from Bebel. Let's see. We got room for maybe 20 more people either side.
Yeah, and
pretty tight.
Add in the stage, but that's about it.
Good passing here from Lake Leelanau, and there's going to be a foul. They're going to count the bucket.
2 possessions in a row where the Eagles scored and the Snowbirds come up empty. They're going to have to keep doing that if they want to get back in this game.
Bunnick has a chance for the and one. Macy Bebel's going to have to come out of the game. That was her third. Sydney Grzinski in for her.
This Snowbird bench, while it's not necessarily huge, they have a lot of athletic players that are all ready to go in and just work their rebound.
You can finish your thought, Daniel. It's okay. People got the video. They know what's going on.
That's true. That's true. Just subs are ready to go in and just work hard and keep hustling. So when someone does have to go out, take a break, those rest Snowbirds are ready.
Well, it's so important in this press too. You got to have some bodies. They've pretty much been running through 7 players, but there are players at the end of that bench that they can run in to get a few defensive possessions in there. McKinley's three, no good, goes over the backboard and out of bounds. So again, Alex, okay, so 2 possessions in a row with missed buckets for St. Mary's. Lake Leelanau scored on the last one.
Yeah, they're definitely. You couldn't tell if you didn't see the score that this game was as blown up as it is because the Eagles are not playing like it. They are just as engaged as they were to start the game.
Good passing, side to side, cross court. 1 dribble, shot up. Again, no good. Good clear out, box out by Ava Schultz. Miriam Morrell goes the other way. Miriam stops, turns. Kaylee Jeffers, 3 on the way. No good. Offensive board, Schultz. She's fouled.
And like you were saying, Daniel, with the bench depth, that's been a staple of this program for years and years, is the next man up mentality from game to game, from quarter to quarter, from year to year, is you get with the system, and then as you get better and better, you continue to take over until it's your turn as the senior leader.
And we'll call it how it is, too. The Snowbirds, with the exception of 1 or 2 teams in the Ski Valley for the last 10 years, have dominated, so they're playing a lot of lopsided games, and those underclassmen get a ton of minutes in the 3rd and 4th quarter of those games.
Absolutely.
So it just continues to develop your squad and your program.
You get minutes at the varsity level that other people won't get because they're not blowing teams out like we have been.
Nice deflection there. Emma Glassby got in front of Leah Fleece. Left wing, Bunnick. Swings it over to another Bunnick. Shot on the way, no good. Glassby didn't have positioning, but she got the deflection, and Schultz gets the board. 3.5 to go in the first half. 20 seconds. Or 20-point lead, excuse me. Make it 23-point lead.
Emma McKinley again.
Leading the charge tonight. That was, I think, her second 3 from that corner.
Pass corralled there by Fleece. Now it goes in the corner to Dunham. Amelia Dunham, long 3. Smith, got it. She missed 4 in the first quarter. She just needed to step back a little bit to find her range. Grzinski for the answer. No good. Jeffers in there battling for the offensive rebound. Schultz saves it for the over and back. That's just such a good hustle play. My goodness. Grzinski resets, takes her time. 20-point lead for St. Mary's with 2:45 to go in the first half. Ava Schultz back to Grzinski. Grzinski to Jeffers. She gets it back. Bounce pass into Glassby. She corrals it, kicks, left corner. McKinley, no good.
And once again, just textbook press break on the Eagles' end. Time and time again, they are the first team that we've seen not struggle too much with the Snowbird press.
But that's also part of it is that the press isn't always designed to get turnovers. It's designed to speed you up, to make shots that were easy, just a little bit harder, make the moderate shots impossible. It's not always about turnovers. It's about keeping the other team on their feet.
We're going to take a break as the Eagles take a timeout. It's a full timeout on Next Level Broadcasting.
I'm Miriam Burrell, I'm 5'8", and I'm Caroline Gilling, I'm 5'7", and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Lyra Cook, I'm 5'1", and I'm a freshman.
I'm Peyton Glasby, I'm 5'10", and I'm a freshman.
I'm Kaylee Jeffers, I'm 5'3", and I'm a freshman.
I'm Ava Schultz, I'm 6 foot, and I'm a senior.
I'm Cindy Kuzinski, I'm 5'4", and I'm a senior.
I'm Emma Glasby, I'm 5'9", and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Emma McKinley, I'm 5'3", and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Macy Bubble, I'm 5'3", and I'm a senior.
All right, we're back. Second quarter action here from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Snowbirds and Eagles in a 20-point game here in the first half. Schultz gets it in to Jeffers, and she'll start the offense. Oh, Schultz dribbled it off her foot, but she picked it up. Back to Kaylee Jeffers. No room on the left side. Good cut for Ava Schultz. Puts it on the floor. And got rolled up on there, but she seems to be all right. Smith gets it to Bunnick, and Schultz gets the steal going the other way. They're all over every loose ball.
Yeah, I was just about to say, how often does the other team, whenever St. Mary's is playing anybody, how often are the other team the ones that come up with the loose balls? That's got to be 10, 12 points a game just from that effort.
Great finish by Schultz on the other side. Did well, too, not to commit a charge foul. Pulled up, just floated it in from 2 feet with the right hand. Snowbirds lead its largest of the night, 22 points. And Schultz gets a freebie there. Picks it up on the other side of half court. Drives and kicks to Gerzynski. Probes the paint, up at the left, fouled, and one! Oh, they're going to say on the floor. Erase the points for Gerzynski, but I think she'll be shooting 2. Believe we're in the double bonus. Nope, they're just going to say 1 and 1. Sydney's first is good. Second is good, too.
It's not even halftime of the first game, and people are still pouring into this gym. This is the place to be tonight in Gaylord.
The elementary girls are doing the dance at the halftime or in between games, one of the two. So we're gonna get the parents from that for both games.
Great night for St. Mary's.
That's a good way to fill the gym. Dunham has it. They swing it around to Smith. Bonnet gets her a screen. Smith, nice pass down low to Fleece, up and in. And that's got to feel good for Leah Fleece because she's missed a lot of those tonight, so it's got to feel good to see one go through the cylinder.
Maybe that'll give her some momentum going into the second half to help bring this lead back down.
And a good look by number 13, Audrey Smith. Every post player loves a good point guard who's able to see them in the paint, get in position, and give them the ball.
Make a quick decision, get the ball in there. And give credit to the Leelanau guards. They've been doing a decent job of getting it in there tonight, just have not had a lot of finishes. Smith, another long three.
And
gets
a
it.
Deep 3, too.
That's her range right there. She's 2 or 3 from deep.
Wow.
The lead cut to 19 with 15 seconds to play. I bet they run circle. Jeffers screen from Glasby. Corner 3, Miriam Morel. Or no, that's Glasby.
Peyton Glasby.
Peyton Glasby in the corner for 3.
Just when Lake Leelanau started to bring it in, the Snowbirds have a dagger on the other end.
Buzzer 3, no good. And after 2 quarters of play from a packed Kaminsky Gymnasium, Snowbirds 40, Lake Leelanau 18. It's high school hoops on Next Level Broadcasting.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us. And next week, this commercial could be yours. Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself. Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Hello, I'm Orion Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
We all love our outdoor toys, meaning 4x4s, ATVs, side-by-sides, campers, trailers, boats, and much more. However, oftentimes we don't consider how to store our recreational vehicles. That's where the pros at Just Wood & Steel come in to help, with built-to-order metal frame buildings to solve your storage problem and give you the space you need. So when choosing a company to deliver upon building your ideal metal frame enclosure, go with what's real. Go with Just Wood & Steel.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
These days, pretty much every business has some sort of discount or rewards program. The only problem is with all these different places doing it different ways, it can feel like a juggling act trying to remember which thing to bring where. Luckily, there's a service that will take all that hassle away for you so you can just give up the juggling act altogether. For the Local offers you exclusive access to discounts at all your favorite local locations for just $5.99 a month. And the best part about it is, the only thing you gotta remember is the one thing you'll never forget, your cell phone. So go on forthelocal.com today, sign up, and let us take care of the juggling for you.
All right, welcome back to high school basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. I'm Pat O'Connor, joined tonight by Alex and Daniel Powers. Charles Strail is down on the sideline, trying to get a hold of Bishop Jeffrey Walsh, and we'll send it down to Charles right now.
I'm Charles Strail. I'm here with Bishop Walsh. Bishop, we're getting ready for the third quarter action here with Lake Leelanau playing Gaylord St. Mary. What do you have to say about Catholic Schools Week?
It's been a great week this past week to celebrate Catholic Schools Week. There's a lot going on, and this is the culmination of it. There's a lot of in-school activities. This morning I was at a mass, and tonight I'm in a gym. Right. And there's just a lot of stuff that's...
Well, we're going to get off the court here so we don't get the Bishop hit, but thanks for tuning in.
All right. Happy Catholic Schools Week.
Thank you, Bishop. Back to you guys.
He's pretty apolitical. He didn't say go Snowbirds or go Eagles, but when you have two diocesan Catholic high schools, I guess you got to kind of stand on a fence. That's right. Thanks so much to Bishop Walsh for joining us. A special night here for capping off Catholic Schools Week with, like I said, 2 out of the 4 Catholic high schools in the diocese facing off in Monsignor Kaminsky's gymnasium. So we're underway. 2 missed shots for either team to start the second half. Travel on Audrey Smith, Snowbird basketball.
Right away that press starts to work again. Never taken any breaks. I can't remember a single possession I've seen all year where they're not in the press. That's not in the end of the fourth quarter.
And with an unexpected lead like this, it gives the Snowbirds the opportunity to kind of sit back and not get off their guards, but relax a little bit and only put up the shots that are necessary. Only find good shots.
Yeah, I mean, you're not, of course, burning the clock early in the third quarter, but you are being maybe a little bit more patient, a little bit more selective, waiting for a layup or a good open three in rhythm. And like you said, when you have a 20,
maybe even like an Ava Schultz dunk too, just if we're playing around.
I've been waiting to see it.
Yeah.
Although I'd have to say, I don't think Pat Schultz would agree with us asking them to not give 100% on every step of the court.
No, the effort's going to be there for sure. Oh, nice. Falling away, Fleece, and she was able to get the finish. I mean, look at this tempo. They still push it. I think they only know one speed. As that goes off of Macy's right hand and out of bounds.
Pros and his cons, as you see right there.
That's right.
I think they're so ready for that speed that they're running through the halls like that during the school day.
We'll have to get Mr. Ballinger on here to confirm that claim. Nice right-handed layup up and in, and one. Count the bucket. Foul on Schultz. And a nice finish from Catherine Mikowski, the sophomore. Mikowski's and one free throw is good. Leads back under 20 for the home team. Minute and a half gone, second half. McKinley right in front of us on the left corner. Macy Bevel might have got away with a little bit of a carry there. No call. Nice bounce pass into Glassby. Shot blocked away. Rebound Schultz. Kicks it over to Macy Bevel. Looks at a corner three. Now drives. Goes back up top. Resets it to Ava Schultz. Ava's patient. Finds Sydney Grzinski. Knocked out of her hands, right in the hands of Bevel. Nice bounce pass to Glassby. Up and fouled in. Count it.
Go.
Beautiful play. Great patience. Drive, bounce pass up and in, and a chance for the and one.
And from the Eagles' point of view, how deflating is that to have a great defensive possession finally break down?
It was really good defense. I mean, but you're talking 25, 30 seconds, and they just got that good look.
All the more reason for a shot clock.
Don't get me started, Alex. You know that. Tyler Barnowski swings it to Bunnick. Three. No good. Offensive rebound, though, for Barnowski, and she puts it up and in. Nice put back for the sophomore. Back to a 20-point lead for the Snowbirds. Bevel at the foul line. Crossover dribble to the free throw line. McKinley, three. Yes!
Just look at the attention that Macy Bevel commands driving through the lane. There was 4 Eagles tuned in on her, leaving Emma open for that three.
Nice steal. Macy Bevel fouled. Woo! Almost got that finish. Leelanau is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a break ourselves. Snowbirds 48, Eagles 25 on Next Level Broadcasting.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us. And next week, this commercial could be yours.
All right, we're back. Third quarter action here from Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Snowbirds 48, Eagles 25. I'm Pat O'Connor, joined tonight by Alex and Daniel Powers. Nice of the Bishop to join us there briefly for halftime to give his quick thoughts on Catholic Schools Week. And shout out to Charles Straley. He actually got that remote microphone working right there at the end of halftime, so it all worked out.
Everyone's perfecting their craft here tonight, getting ready for the big showcase tomorrow.
We're going to talk more about that. I mean, that's going to be 5 games for Next Level Broadcasting. That's pushing us right to our limit, I think. Bevel's first free throw is good.
And Snowbirds here pushing the Eagles to their limit in this game.
That's for sure. Kaylee Jeffers comes in for Emma Glasby. Bevel's second is good, too. And it's a 25-point lead for the Snowbirds. Nice effort play there by McKinley. Knocks it out of the hands of Smith.
And how many steals this game from behind the back on this from the Snowbirds? Nowhere is safe on this court.
That is such well-practiced defense by the Snowbirds to get those pokes and not foul. It is essential to their press being as effective as it is.
I was going to say that, Alex. I mean, they're able to get their hands in there, and they're so well coached, and they're so smart. They're not hitting hands. They're not reaching around bodies.
And I know players complain about those drills where it's one-on-one, mundane things, but these Snowbirds know how important that is.
Nice steal.
As you saw right there.
Yep. And she's fouled. She gets rewarded for the steal. Just a good hands play.
I can tell you, at every level, you're not going to do in games what you haven't done before in practice. It's essential to practice every little part of every motion that could happen on a basketball court.
Shooting good free throws here in the second half, too, as McKinley puts one in and stretches the lead to 26, their largest of the game so far. McKinley's second is good. Make it 27. Bevel came up to get a deflection, wasn't able to get the steal. So for now, the Eagles break the press.
Ooh, and a spinning shot there.
Nice job for Sarah Bunnick. And Leelanau is going to take another timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 4:29 to go, third quarter. I think most people here expected maybe a little bit of a closer game, but again, Alex, especially in that first half, it seemed like Lake Leelanau was breaking the press, getting really good looks in the paint, and they just weren't able to finish those buckets, and all of a sudden the Snowbirds just kept stretching that lead.
Really unfortunate, but on the flip side, just start making their shots, play a little bit good, string a few possessions together, a few 3-4 possessions in a row without St. Mary's scoring, and they could be right back in this game.
It's going to be Snowbird basketball after that made bucket for Lake Leelanau, and they're going to run a little pressure trap, but Bevel beats it to McKinley. Jeffers to Schultz. Did they even take a dribble? That's the way to break a press.
That is beautiful basketball.
And that's another benefit of having a good press. While you're practicing it, everyone who's not practicing it is practicing breaking it.
That's right.
So at all times, you're ready to do whatever in a game.
I was always on the press break team in practice.
We got a lot of like you and me, Pat.
McKinley 3 is good.
Emma McKinley having the game of her season for sure.
Gerzinski up with it, and she's fouled.
I think that's at least 4 threes for Emma McKinley tonight.
And she's been all over the court. Steals, deflections, rebounds. She's been doing a little bit of everything. Sydney Gerzinski goes to the line. She'll have 2 foul shots with a 30-point lead.
Nobody told her what the scoreboard is.
No way.
If you were watching her, you'd think it was a tie game with 30 seconds left.
The Eagles called that timeout to set up the press. I think Coach Schultz knew what was going to happen there, and he drew up that press break, and they just executed it to perfection.
Lane violation?
They're going to say they displaced the shooter, so Sydney Grzinski's going to get one more free throw. You know, the girls' game is so different. I just noticed just a little facial expression from Sydney Grzinski there. The boys are so... Their expressions are huge. They do it with their whole body. They'll talk. The girls are just very subtle. And when they get upset, it's just like a little bit of a facial expression.
Especially with this St. Mary's boys team, there's a lot more drama, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Going towards the other teams and the refs.
Nice job to split a double team there. Not able to get the shot to go, though, and the Snowbirds are flying the other way. Bevel up to the right, high off the glass, no good. Rebound Fleece. Fleece to Sarah Bunnick. And it's Who else? Emma McKinley flying down the floor, gets it knocked out of bounds.
She needs her own stat book after this game.
It's getting full, that's for sure.
Maybe she can get a triple-double, just like Macy Bell did the other night.
Did Macy get a triple-double the other night?
We are
got to go to the statistician.
Yeah, we were calling it like it was. I think we might have mistaken rebounds for steals, and so jury's out. But we'll give it to her. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
A next-level broadcasting official triple-double.
Yes.
Official, unofficial. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Snowbirds were out of bounds, so it's going to be Lake Leelanau basketball. Nice hedge up there by Schultz. Lake Leelanau gets double 3-on-2 going the other way. Bebel, right lane. Scooping right-handed layup. No good.
And again, just no problem with that eagle press.
Good job by Schultz. Hands up. Not going to commit a foul on Fleece. Offensive rebound put back. No good. Fleece gets another offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Smith, who swings it around. Bunnick is fouled by Jeffers. No, excuse me, Mikowski, who got it from Bunnick, was fouled by Jeffers.
We might hit capacity here tonight. They're just flowing in.
It's getting pretty darn close. Even the bleachers have filled up over here to our right on the stage. Oh, nice hook shot up there by Smith. No good. Rebound Schultz. Oh, Schultz threw it away. A little bit too strong for Jeffers in the corner. Oh, 3-on-1 going the other way. And it's going to be over and back.
See the Eagles starting to get flustered here.
Yep. It's going to be out of bounds. That should be Snowbird basketball.
That's what the press does. It just wears you down, and it pushes you to your breaking point. And a lot of teams hit earlier, and it seems like the Eagles might be hitting their breaking point tonight.
You can tell they're getting tired. That's for sure. Back to the corner, 3 for Schultz. No good, but hey, weak side rebound. Good positioning there from Jeffers, and they get a free possession. Babel 3. Got it.
And those 3-pointers for Macy Bebel have been light work this season. One after another.
Jeffers 3, no good. Jump ball. Late Leelanau ball. Banks in the 3. Kyla Barnowski, 28-point game. Here's Gerzynski, right up the gut. Layup no good. Blue ball. 1:02 to play, third quarter. Fouled on her way up was Mikowski. She'll go shoot 2 free throws. Do want to mention, we're getting texted on the hotline that Lake Leelanau is missing one of their leaders for sure, a junior leader. Delana Kurt took a charge last weekend at Lenawee Christian, and she's still out with injury. So they're missing one of their junior leaders.
And right away, that absolutely can change the entire landscape of a game. Like, this game could be tied with someone like that leading the team out.
Second foul shot is good. Under a minute to go now here. Glasby's pass knocked out of bounds.
But also one of the good things is this is a non-conference game for the Eagles. They don't really, I mean, you always want to win, but this is a good game for everyone to take a chance to step up so that by the time one of their leaders comes back, they'll all have been better for it when the games really matter in the conference and the districts.
Grzynski back to Jeffers, reach and foul. They got Mikowski. Peyton Glasby inbounds right in front of us on the sideline. 30 seconds to go. And it's going to go off of Evan McKinley. Lake Leelanau basketball. Fleece hands to Smith. And Smith got bumped. McKinley goes down hard. I think she's going to get charged with the foul, too, the old double whammy. And Mikowski will go to the line for free throws. Mikowski's first is good. After this one, folks, don't go anywhere because we're going to have
2 losses on the season for these two teams coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Pretty much as good as it gets in Division IV Northern Michigan.
Right. And if you're with Next Level Broadcasting, you'll get to see Lake Leelanau boys 2 days in a row.
That's right. Big game tomorrow.
And talking to Gary Metelsky at the college, he's worried that Lake Leelanau had all week, no other games to practice for this game in the tournament. So there's a good chance that they'll be ready for this game, maybe even bring something new that they haven't seen on film.
As the third quarter comes to an end, there's the buzzer. Sydney Grzynski hit a big 3. Snowbird 65, Lake Leelanau 37. Fourth quarter action right around the corner on Next Level Broadcasting.
These days, pretty much every business has some sort of discount or rewards program. The only problem is with all these different places doing it different ways, it can feel like a juggling act trying to remember which thing to bring where. Luckily, there's a service that will take all that hassle away for you, so you can just give up the juggling act altogether. For the Local offers you exclusive access to discounts at all your favorite local locations for just $5.99 a month. And the best part about it is, the only thing you gotta remember is the one thing you'll never forget, your cell phone. So go on forthelocal.com today, sign up, and let us take care of the juggling for you.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
All right, we're back. Start of the fourth quarter. Gaylord St. Mary's versus Lake Leelanau St. Mary's. 3 for Morrell, no good. Rebound put back, Grzynski, no good. Rebound Fleece, and then Grzynski picks up a foul. Smith carries it across the timeline for the Eagles, guarded by McKinley. Gets a screen from Fleece. Hands to Mikowski. Bunnick inside to Fleece. Pass a little bit too strong and out of bounds. Snowbird basketball. Coach Schultz is not going to stop coaching. Every little detail important to him.
It's one of those things as a coach. You know that they know that they're proud of the players and everything, but as a coach, you just can't help but find every little detail and try and make it perfect.
And even to a greater extent with Pat Schultz, there is no off season for this team.
No. even when they go into another sport, because he's their coach there too. Fleece back-to-back buckets for the Eagles.
It's basketball season, postseason, and preseason, and back to basketball season.
All year long.
It's like a Michigan winter.
Nice passing there for the Snowbirds. Mira Morrell gets on the board for 2. Long 2 in the left corner, no good. Rebound Schultz, good positioning on Fleece.
You know the girls are okay with it because if you come to St. Mary's, if you're here all 4 years, you're going to win 1 or 2 or more conference championships, almost guaranteed.
You're going to win a couple conference championships. You're probably going to win 4 districts. You're going to win 2 or 3 regionals.
You'll make a quarterfinal at least once in your career.
Yeah. You got a good chance of putting a lot of trophies in the case, and that's been that way for a long time here at St. Mary's. Pass too high, but recovered from Kate
and
Mikowski.
Lake Leelanau is not too shabby either. All that smaller conference up in Traverse City Christian, Lake Leelanau, both the boys and girls are on the come up. They have been building, and they're at the point where they can compete with anybody in their division.
Well, we know what Lake Leelanau St. Mary's has, but Traverse City Christian, man, oh man, they took Lake Leelanau right to the wire a couple weeks ago. They were up by 10 in the second half of that game.
And they had the Snowbirds on the ropes until their best player got hurt.
Right. McKinley, 3, got it, rattles it home. Is that 5?
Automatic tonight for Emma McKinley.
He's been solid. 70-41 under 6 in the fourth quarter. Jeffers will check in for the Snowbirds. Amelia Dunham, the senior, is in for the Eagles. Schultz finds Jeffers. Finds Macy Bevel in the middle. McKinley, nice crossover up at the right and in. Wow, 5 straight for Emma McKinley. And the Snowbirds lead is 31. Smith crosses the timeline with it. Gets a screen from Bunnick. Goes in the corner to Kyla Barnowski. She has it guarded by Morrell. Back to Smith. Nice corner pass over to Amelia Dunham. And this time the pass inside the Fleece too high. Stolen by Morrell. Now Jeffers has it. Hands to Macy Bevel. Schultz left wing. Drives to the left block. Floating runner good. 3 straight baskets for the Snowbirds, and it's 74-41. That's good. Go ahead.
They're making it look easy tonight.
Yeah.
Especially a tough team. I mean, they have a lot of throwaway games where they do the same thing. But if you can play a good team like Leelanau St. Mary's and make it look like kind of a blowout, that just shows how good this Snowbird team is.
And you got to mention Delana Kurt not playing. Again, we're hearing from Lake Leelanau, one of their top players, certainly a big leader for this team.
I mean, it's just a whole new dynamic. That could be the difference here tonight. 30 points, maybe 20 coming from her, 10 assists maybe. But as it is, the Snowbirds have wrapped up this game in dramatic, dominating fashion.
Miriam Morrell hits a 3. We'll never forget a couple years ago, district championship game over in Central Lake. Snowbirds had 6 players. Miriam Morrell hit a 3 right at the last second. Macy traveled there. I mean, Miriam Morrell hadn't played more than, I don't know, maybe a quarter and a half of varsity basketball all year.
Right.
A couple of girls were out sick with COVID, and Miriam comes off the bench as a 6th man and hits a 3 to win it.
And now here she is as a junior. How long ago was that?
She was freshman. Maybe she was 8th. I think she's a freshman.
That's part of the tradition here.
Exactly. You have a moment like that. Best part of the story is Charles and I were there calling the game. Next level broadcasting, one of our proudest moments. We lose internet like 25 seconds before that happens, and we missed the whole thing.
Oh, no.
We're going nuts in the corner. Charles, remember that Central Lake, Miriam Morrell in the district game?
What a performance. Primetime player, baby.
Yeah, primetime player, and our internet cuts out, and we don't get that final shot, that 3 that she hit.
Well, I mean, St. Mary did get the W, though.
That's all that matters, right?
Isn't Next Level Broadcasting an impartial network?
No.
As long as you're honest. I mean, that's what matters.
I'll call a fair game, but people know where my heart's at.
Fair enough.
tomorrow will be non-partial. When
You
we go
have
over
to
to
be.
St. Francis.
We're just excited to see some good high school basketball with top stars in all of the state.
All of the state. We're going to be on the air from 1 p.m. probably till 10. And we get to see at 8 o'clock the number one team in the state, number one team in Division I, Detroit Cass Tech. Pretty phenomenal. Should be fun tomorrow over in St. Francis. So if you're bored on a Saturday afternoon and evening in northern Michigan, tune in at any time tomorrow right here on the Next Level Broadcasting YouTube feed.
And tune in between games tonight. We're going to attempt to get a coach's interview here with Pat Schultz after the great performance by the Snowbirds.
Ava Schultz, his daughter, goes coast to coast, lays it up and in.
And yeah, at the tournament, Pat, it's easy to be non-partial, but we have to learn a lot of names tomorrow.
I do have the advantage calling snowboard games and knowing the St. Mary's players, so you only need to carry the roster of the visitors.
Especially with the girls, you just throw a last name out there, even if you don't know, and you're probably right.
Yeah, that's right.
There's 4 or 5, and you're good to go.
38-point lead here for St. Mary's. 3:27 to go in this one.
And that steady trickle of more viewers is still coming in, and the stands are just getting more packed and packed.
Yeah, Alex, we talked pregame, maybe some Rivals Rally games, St. Mary girls versus Joburg girls.
In my time here, I can think of maybe 3 or 4 games that have as many people as are here tonight.
And I bet all of those involve the team from down M32 about 10 miles east of Gaylord.
Oh.
You won't say their name either?
That team.
It's Joburg. All good. Macy's second is good.
An honorable mention for the logger sitting next to
the history books. Second only to last year, Danielle Powers against Gavin Bevel in the St. Mary's Snowbirds.
What'd you put up, Daniel?
Oh.
6, 7 turnovers?
It was at least double digit.
Bevel gets a steal for the Snowbirds. Up and in with the right hand.
It happens to the point guard, okay.
Long pass into Fleece. She got caught under the rim. Macy's going to slow things down. Coach Schultz says, slow it down. He wants a timeout. And Emery Blust will check in for the Snowbirds. Might get some of these subs in. Get the starters a break.
This is that all-important garbage time game for the JV players to get that experience that'll carry them through. This time on the court is what allowed Mary Morrell to hit that shot when she was an 8th grader, freshman.
I mean, and you see Coach Jeffers kind of takes over the huddle, being the JV coach. It's like, okay, here we go. We're gonna play basketball for 2:43, and we're gonna coach you up.
Oftentimes, what happens is the St. Mary's JV can take a lot of the varsity teams that they're playing.
That's
with
for sure.
No trouble.
Although I will have to say this Eagles team probably would
they'd
fare
be
just well against the JV team.
So subs in for both sides. Peyton Glasby and Kaylee Jeffers. Emma McKinley still on the floor as well for St. Mary's. Miriam Morrell hands to Emery Blust. Turnover. Picked off by Sarah Bunnick. Shot up no good. Rebound McKinley. Emma gets across half court. Kicks to the corner for Glasby. To Jeffers. And another timeout just to get a sub in. And Cook comes in the game for the Snowbirds. And Emma McKinley will sit down, and she'll get a nice ovation.
Well deserved. Incredible game by Emma McKinley tonight. On both ends of the court.
Coach Schultz might have taken her out after that first timeout just so she could get that ovation because there's going to be a carrying violation on Jeffers.
Yeah.
She deserved that to come off the court by herself. That's how good Emma McKinley was tonight. 2-minute mark here, fourth quarter. Jeffers and Blues.
Nice pass up, splitting the double.
Emery Blues shot. I think it was tipped partially. Cook drives, kicks out to Blust, and knocked away. And Reese Thompson checks in for Miriam Morrell for the Snowbirds.
Yeah, just a glimpse of the future here of Snowbird basketball. That was the hard time to say that, but the overall point is these fans and parents get to see the next generation of Snowbirds following each one and having success.
Kaylee Jeffers up and in. And she's a freshman. We get 3 more years of Jeffers basketball at St. Mary's. I feel like it's been a decade.
I wonder which family has the longest continual streak of having a daughter on the team.
You know, a daughter, I'm not sure. I think the Spihalskis throughout the early 2000s. I don't know if they missed a year between the boys and the girls.
Schultz I've got to make a run for that.
Schultz is for sure. We're probably leaving people out. What happens is you start naming names and families like that, and then you get text messages later.
Put in the comments.
Put your name and
Your
how long
favorite-
you had, and we can compare.
Or your favorite Snowbird dynasty.
Big 3 there. Peyton Glaspie gets a triple. And the Snowbirds on the bench, big fans of that one. 15 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Snowbirds are going to get a big win here at home on a Friday night non-conference opponent. 10 seconds to play. Shot up and good.
Still great effort by the Eagles tonight to play short-handed and still put up a fight for most of this game.
They call the dogs off, finally. 4 seconds left. Buzzer sounds. Snowbirds win. After 4 quarters of play, Gaylord St. Mary 87, Lake Leelanau St. Mary 43. Folks, don't go anywhere. Go get a cold pop, use the restroom, but be back here in 15 minutes because we got boys action. Snowbirds, Eagles in 15 minutes right here on Next Level Broadcasting. We're going to keep it here. We're going to try to get the post-game reaction from head coach Pat Schultz.
If you look in the corner, you got the Harlem Globetrotters-esque warm-ups for the St. Mary Eagles.
We like that. As Charles Strail tries to track down Coach Schultz.
Looks like we'll have to wait a few minutes for that.
We'll wait a few.
Oh.
Let's see what we got going on.
Oh, it is
here.
senior night here tonight. When is that supposed to be taking place?
They might do
our producer Tyler Bowerman says right now for senior night. Hey.
All right.
Oh, we're getting a quick interview.
Right, here we go.
Okay, I'm Charles Strail. We're courtside here. I'm with Pat Schultz of the victorious Snowbirds. Pat, you went to high school at St. Mary. This is one of the greatest scenes that I've seen in the most recent 10 years. What do you have to say about the environment tonight?
I am extremely glad that our girls got to play in an environment like this. I mean, normally you know who's up in the stands, like mom and maybe grandma or grandpa, about 20 people up there. This is fantastic, and for the girls to show out the way they did, I couldn't be happier.
I mean, talk about the way that they handled playing against a team that was on par in terms of talent and skill-wise, and for them to come out with a win like they did. How happy are you right now based upon their performance?
I'm extremely happy with when you shoot the ball the way we did. Not a lot of teams are going to defend that.
Right. And Pat, that's really well said. Thanks for your time. We'll let you go get to your team. Okay. Yep. All right, back up to you guys.
Thanks, Charles. We're going to turn it over to Principal Jerry Ballinger on the public address and a special prayer from Bishop Jeffrey Walsh.
their souls rest in peace, and may God console their children and all those who love them. Blessed Mother, we all love you, and we thank you for the nurturing of faith that you provide in all of our lives. Thank you for the gift of our Catholic schools, for our Catholic families that support all that happens with athletics and academics, and the whole purpose of the Catholic education to form body, mind, and spirit. Thank you for this time we share tonight, and give us the enthusiasm for what we are, who we are, and always provide for us through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
All right, special moment. Certainly our thoughts and prayers are with the Weaver family up in Escanaba. And what a rallying of support we've seen all across northern Michigan from all schools, not just the Catholic schools, not just the schools that play Escanaba regularly, but all over the state of Michigan. Great support for Escanaba and for that Weaver family. We're going to take a break as the boys get ready, and we'll be back here live with tip-off in just a few minutes. It's high school basketball on Next Level Broadcasting.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time I'd like to ask senior parents and seniors, please line up near the foyer entrance. Seniors and parents of seniors, please line up to my left. Thank you, Jim Jeffers. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Pat. Please line up with your senior. And we will start senior night very soon, folks. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your generosity toward the Weaver family.
All right, folks, it is senior night.
All right, folks.
We're going to turn it over to public address announcer Dave Gordy.
Here at St. Mary Cathedral School, our first Mr. Brody Jeffers. Brody is escorted by his parents, Jim and Jen Jeffers. After graduation, Brody plans on attending college to study business. He is still thinking about continuing his sports career in college, whether it's playing baseball or basketball. His teachers describe Brody as a leader with grit. Even with all of his injuries, Brody has never given up on his goals and has been a leader in every sport he plays. He is kind to his teammates and classmates and is a role model to our youngsters, Mr. Brody Jeffers. Senior Gavin Bevel. Gavin is being escorted by his mom, Kim Bevel. Gavin plans on attending college after graduation. He is thinking about continuing his basketball career and basketball, and he is truly fun to watch. Gavin is a role model to our young people with his leadership and passion for the game. Mr. Gavin Bevel. Senior Donovan Blues. Donovan is being escorted by his parents, Ken and Judy Blues. Donovan plans on studying HVAC at SVSU. Donovan's teachers say he has energy and his spunk is contagious. He's a hard worker on and off the court. You can count on Donovan to say yes to helping someone in need, whether it be to help youngsters in the classroom. He is Mr. Donovan Blues. Senior Emma Gillespie. Emma is escorted by her parents, Russ and Heather Gillespie. After graduation, Emma plans to attend college. Her teachers shared a few favorite memories about her. Mrs. Udell says that during the COVID shutdown, Emma created a photosynthesis video to the tune of Don't Touch Me Now by Queen. It was the best entertainment of lockdown. Ms. Benoit says that Emma Gillespie has always gone out of her way to take care of her girls and show them lots of love in and out of school. Her teachers have said that Emma has been a leader throughout her time at St. Mary with her creative spirit and ideas. We can always count on Emma to lead a project and take care of the details. One of our favorite memories of her was when she made us laugh in her very vivacious role as Chef Louie in The Little Mermaid. Miss Emma Gillespie. Senior Miss Abby Mogenberg. Abby is escorted by her parents, Ron and Judy Mogenberg. Abby plans on attending Grand Valley State University to study elementary education. The teacher's favorite memory of Abby is always cheering on her teammates and classmates and being a positive force within the senior class. We can always count on her to be walking through the hallways with a smile on her face. Abby is a true leader on the basketball team as their manager, cheering and supporting her friends and teammates. We can always count on Abby to help out with a project in a classroom or with a youngster. Miss Abby Mogenberg. Senior Macy Bevel. her parents, Dave and Regan Bevel. After graduation, Macy plans on attending college and may continue her basketball court. Macy's love of and determination in basketball is outstanding. She's a hard worker. Macy supports her team and classmates and is a leader in school spirit. She is fun to watch on the court and is a role model to our youngsters. Miss Macy Bevel. Senior Emma McKinley. Emma is being escorted by her parents, Devin and Joe McKinley, and Matt and Jan Wilt. Emma plans on attending college after graduation and plans on continuing her cross-country career at the next level. Her teachers have said Emma gives 100% in all she does. We can't thank Emma enough for her work and patience in helping out several of our youngsters with their academics. She has a gift for helping out our younger children with her patience and compassion. Miss Emma McKinley. Senior Ava Scholl. Ava's being escorted by her parents, Pat and Kim Schultz. Ava plans on attending GRCC and will be playing volleyball there. Mrs. Udell's favorite memory of Ava was when she debuted in Seussical as a freshman as a Wickersham brother with Emma Gillespie. They were the funniest characters on the stage with their wisecracks and banana throwing. Mrs. Udell remembered laughing so hard and thinking how awesome it was that the school would have them for 4 more years. Ava is a hard worker on and off the court. She does her job in a no-nonsense kind of way and excels in what she puts her mind to. Miss Ava Scholl. Senior Sydney Gruzinski. Sydney is being escorted by her parents, Joe and Ava Gruzinski. Sydney plans on attending college and studying pre-med or psychology. She is thinking about continuing her basketball career in college, but hasn't made any final decisions. Sydney is a quiet leader and has excelled academically and athletically throughout her high school career. Sydney is a joy to watch and is a role model for our youngsters on and off the court. Although Mrs. G cannot think of any specific memories of these fine young people from 4th grade or middle school, she will always remember their enthusiasm for learning, hard work in the classroom, passion for sports and competition, and love for Jesus. They were always true to themselves, no gimmick, no drama. Mrs. G is so proud of all of their accomplishments in academics and in sports. Mrs. Rago shared that an observation she has made of all of our student athletes is how positive they are with the younger students. They're always smiling and kind with the littles, even when they just climb all over them. Senior Miss Sydney Gruzinski. Let's have a final round of applause for your St. Mary Cathedral School senior class athletes. Warm-ups.
All right, thanks, Dave Cordy, and thank you to all the Snowbird seniors. Girls come off a huge win over Lake Leelanau St. Mary's. Final score for the girls, 87-43. Boys are in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have tip-off for the boys right around the corner. It's high school basketball on Next Level Broadcasting.
We all love our outdoor toys, meaning 4x4s, ATVs, side-by-sides, campers, trailers, boats, and much more. However, oftentimes we don't consider how to store our recreational vehicles. That's where the pros at Just Wood & Steel come in to help, with built-to-order metal frame buildings to solve your storage problem and give you the space you need. So when choosing a company to deliver upon building your ideal metal frame enclosure, go with what's real. Go with Just Wood & Steel.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
are the Littles, ladies and gentlemen. The St. Mary's Cathedral School Littles. Top girls.
St. Mary's. James Licht, 11th grade.
Dylan Barnowski, senior, B, St. Mary's.
Drew Thompson, senior, point guard.
Cody Couture, freshman, Lake Leelanau, St. Mary's. James Licht, 11th grade. Lake Leelanau, St. Mary's.
Jack Lynn, shooting guard, number 11, St. Mary's School.
Eli Kalinsky, 11th grade, guard, St. Mary's School.
Nathan Schaub, 12, shooting guard, go Eagles.
Sophomore Luke Bramer, Timothy University. Jerry Schaub, junior, St. Mary's University.
Senior, Sean Bramer, LLSM High School.
Oliver Mitchell, 9th grade, forward, Lake Leelanau, St. Mary's.
I'm Nick Lingard. I'm in 12th grade. I'm power forward, and I go to St. Mary's Lake Leelanau.
Hello, I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us, and next week, this commercial could be yours.
Johnson's Propane is Northern Michigan's #1 propane supplier. A portion of our proceeds will be given to the Munson Healthcare Otsego Memorial Hospital to help fund the new emergency department. So when you choose Johnson's Propane, you also choose Northern Michigan. Johnson's Propane is Northern Michigan's #1 propane supplier. A portion of our proceeds will be given to the Munson Healthcare Otsego Memorial Hospital to help fund the new emergency department. So when you choose Johnson's Propane, you also choose Northern Michigan.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us, and next week, this commercial could be yours. This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us, and next week, this commercial could be yours. This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us. And next week, this commercial could be yours.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into high school basketball coverage on Next Level Broadcasting. The Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds play host to the Eagles of Lake Leelanau St. Mary's in a highly anticipated non-conference Friday night matchup from Monsignor Kaminsky's Gymnasium at St. Mary Cathedral High School right here in Gaylord, Michigan. When I say it's a packed house, folks, it is a packed house. This place is jam-packed and full. Are we doing the national anthem? It sure looks like we're going to. We did it before the girls' game. We're going to do it again. Annalise Udell and Lydia Kurt. Take it away. All right, thank you very much, national anthem singers. And not just the two on the mic, but the whole crowd getting into the national anthem. I'm Pat O'Connor, joined once again by Alex Powers, Daniel Powers, Tyler Bowerman on the controls. And it's been a minute since we've seen a gym this full here at Gaylord St. Mary. Alex Powers, you ever played in front of a crowd quite this big?
I think one time in my life, and it's pushing it right now. This place is packed.
And they can sing, too. That national anthem was no joke. Daniel Powers, were you joining in on that?
I always like to sing my heart out, so anytime I get the chance, I'm in on it.
Glad we killed your mic, that's for sure. Starting lineups here. First for Lake Leelanau St. Mary's, number 2, Jerry Schaub. Number 5, Drew Thompson. Number 10, Luke Bramer. Number 13, Dylan Barnowski. And number 32, Sean Bramer. It's your normal starting 5 for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds. Gavin Bevel, Daniel Jacobson, Brody Jeffers, Donovan Blues, and Dylan Croft. Alex, how important is it for the Snowbirds just to get off to a good start?
It is essential. This Eagle team is right now, I believe, ranked number 1 in the state. They've got 1 loss. They are the best of the best. If St. Mary's can hold them tonight early, and if they can get the hometown crowd involved and get that defensive effort going early, it'll be a good night for them.
Not ranked number 1 in the state anymore after that loss, but still, I mean, this is a top 10 team.
Right.
Snowbirds are receiving vote in the state poll. So 2 legit teams. And remember, the Snowbirds haven't lost since December 5th. It's been 2 months. It was the first game of the season against Hillman. They don't know what it's like of Lake Leelanau. We know that St. Mary's goes 7 deep, and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot get into early foul trouble.
Right, absolutely. You have to stay disciplined. Take some tips from the girls. Keep your hands off and play just hard, straight-up defense.
All right, we're just about ready. Brody Jeffers will get in the circle. Looks like he'll square off against 32 Sean Bramer, the forward for Lake Leelanau. Actually, no, it'll be 13, Dylan Barnowski.
Festive end to Catholic Schools Week. Let's see which team prayed harder before the game.
We'll see if that comes into play. Of course, the Bishop was in town. We forgot something. It's that orange thing. We got it now. We're set to play. Jeffers, Barnowski, in the circle, center court. Snowbirds, Eagles, live on Next Level Broadcasting. Tip goes to Lake Leelanau. It's Jerry Schaub, gets to the left wing, dumps it down to Barnowski. 3, got it, the lefty. Quick triple for the Eagles. And we're off to a hot start. Jeffers drives, spins up at the right, fouled in one. Big response for the senior. Right back at you. 13 seconds in, already 5 points, chance for 6 and a 3-point play.
And we were just talking all during the girls' game about the family names. How about the Barnowskis for Lake Leelanau?
They're all up and down these rosters. Jeffers' foul shot is good, and we're all tied up.
Off to the races here early.
Luke Bramer, point guard for the Eagles, calls out a set, puts up 2 fingers with that left hand. Bramer kicks, Schaub, 3. No good. Long rebound, Jeffers. Deflected by Bevel into Jeffers.
And this Lake Leelanau team seems a little bit taller. It's essential that Brody plays big tonight, gets all those rebounds, along with Dylan Croft and Riley Metelsky when he comes in.
Gavin's 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Lake Leelanau. Drew Thompson has it here. Kicks it down low, looking inside to Schaub. Nothing there. Back it goes, top of the key for Thompson. Snowbirds man-to-man set. Schaub has it right wing. Swing pass over to Luke Bramer here in front of us. Back to the right wing. It goes to Barnowski. Now down low. Double team. Throw it up and in. Wow. Jerry Schaub double team. Good defense, but better offense.
And you can tell early on that possession they were daring number 2 Jerry Schaub to shoot it. And he tried the first possession. He decided he's not playing on their terms. He's going to score in down low.
Bevel guarded by Bramer. Drives. Kicks down to Croft. Baseline. Up with the right. No good. Good defense there by Schaub. No foul. He got the rebound. Lake Leelanau goes the other way with it. Barnowski drives up with the left. Partially blocked by Jeffers.
Way to get up there by Jeffers. Playing big already.
Gavin up at the right. Wild shot. No good. He's going to have to kick it out. Get a better look there in transition.
We can't afford any bad shots here tonight.
Corner 3. Thompson. Got it. Rattles it home. It's 8-3. Croft tries to slip a screen. Nothing there. Bevel to Jeffers. Brody top of the key. Jeffers drives. Nice pass into Croft, up and in. Good drive, good pass. Good job by Dylan to squeak to the other side of the lane and get the shot.
That's exactly what you need to do with someone like Brody Jeffers driving. You find that open spot, and he will get a lot of points if he continues to do that.
Schaub open 3, left side. They let him have it, and he hits it. You can tell in the scouting report they're going to let Schaub have it, but if he hits it, you got to get out on him. Jeffers going to drive. He's bumped up at the left. No good. Rebound Schaub. Nice pass across the lane. Shot up. No good.
Nice board by Daniel Jacobson right there. Everyone's getting in on the action.
Gavin to Daniel Jacobson. Drives kick. Gavin, right corner. Got it! Big response there. It's 8-11 3-point game as the teams trade blows early in the first quarter. Just 3 minutes gone. Slowing things down for the Eagles is Thompson. Left near side here, Bramer.
I bet they're not going to. They're going to continue to
travel.
Oh.
Yep. Schaub took one too many steps.
He's got to be catching on by now that early on it is his game right now. If they keep letting him take those shots, it'll all come down to if he can make them or not. And as a coach for the Eagles, you can't really tell him just don't shoot it
Looking for a double screen. Jeffers gets it from Croft. Spins. Gavin Bevel drives. Up with the right. Can't get it to go. Knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be a foul on Gavin. And it's going the other way. High-intensity game here.
Absolutely. This is what we've been waiting for.
And the strength of number 32, Sean Brammer, on that. Gavin Bevel was up in the air for like a couple seconds just on his weight.
Three. Got. Ooh, it was halfway down, rattled out. Rebound Bevel to Jeffers. Brody drives, blocking foul. No shot. It's going to be on the floor.
Oh, Brody wants that to count, and I think he might have a case for it.
Maybe if we were playing in the NBA, they're going to say it's on the floor. Snowbirds out of bounds under. Gavin Bevel will trigger the inbounds. They like to usually get it back to Gavin in one of the corners.
A little hometown bias maybe right there.
Nothing there initially. Gavin gets it to Brody Jeffers. Good defense there. That was Barnowski. Jeffers, corner three. Rattles out. Rebound Thompson. He's got some speed across half court. Good passing down low. They get on a block across to Schaub, off the glass and in. He's going to use that glass to his advantage. Halfway through the first quarter, Snowbirds trail by 5. Bevel drives and he's bumped.
Couple of quick fouls early for the Eagles. Let's watch that. See how deep they're willing to go with this bench against the Snowbirds. As you said earlier, 7, maybe 8 players.
Yeah, and Pat, like you said pregame, the Snowbirds have not lost since December. So this mental part of this game will be huge as they play from equal or behind.
Jump shot there. Jeffers, no good. Missed everything. Got to communicate on defense going back. They're going to get a foul on Croft as Luke Bramer went strong with it.
You know, Dylan tried to not touch him, but as soon as you bring those hands down from a straight-up position, you're liable to get called for a foul.
Yeah, and it was tempting. He was up there with him, held it, and just last second there, gave a little pat.
First one is good for Nathan Schaub.
That's Bramer.
Oh, Bramer. My bad.
He gets both. Little press here.
Oh.
Jacobson to Jeffers. Jeffers going to drive. Up with the right. Good. Back to a 5-point game. Barnowski has it. Guarded by Jacobson. Goes right by him. Kicks it out. Right wing. 3. No good. Rebound Jeffers. Luke Bramer just off the mark. Nice bounce pass. Gavin Bevel with the just can't finish. It was a nice look by Jeffers.
It was a beautiful pass from his own three-point line.
And that's a rare miss from Gavin Bevel.
He might have been surprised he actually got that ball right there.
Good defense by Blues. He gets Rohr with a rebound. Jeffers goes the other way. No numbers really. Jacobson looks at a 3. Jacobson 3, no good. Long rebound to Bramer. Luke Bramer pushes tempo, and it's going to be a timeout for Lake Leelanau. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to go down to Charles Strail sideline report. Charles, what do you got for us?
We're here courtside, Gaylord St. Mary versus Lake Leelanau St. Mary. It's a highly contested game so far. Hot. Both teams shooting from distance fairly well and fairly consistently. Right now it's the foul trouble between the Eagles and the Snowbirds that I think is probably going to determine the outcome of this game. Both teams very aggressive early on. Snowbirds taking it to the rim, only making 1 3-pointer so far. The Eagles, however, have made 9 points off of threes. Back up to you guys.
Yeah, that 3-point game, thanks Charles, is you can tell the Eagles are a good shooting team. Even the ones that they haven't made, they haven't been off the mark by much. Some of them have been halfway down or just off the back of the rim. So they're going to be a high-potency shooting 3-point team.
And I know, as someone who played against many of these players, they have had 3, 4, 5 years to work together and build that chemistry, and it's paid off for as what you can see here.
Open 3, Bramer. No good. Rebound, weak side, Gavin Bevel. Rylan Metelski on the floor now for the Snowbirds, in for Dylan Croft. 2.5 to play first quarter. Snowbirds trail by 5.
Yeah, this Leelanau team has age, experience athleticism and chemistry. It's a perfect storm that the Snowbirds are facing.
Gavin dribbled into a trap, nothing there. Need to get an offense started with a pass there. You can't just dribble at top of the key for 7-8 dribbles and expect something good to happen there. Gavin, this time good defense on Thompson. He finds Schaub. Resetting it for the Eagles is Luke Bramer. They're giving Bramer a lot of room at the top of the key. Oh, nice pass up and in. Drew Thompson with the finish off of a nice feed from Sean Bramer. Gavin hands to Brody. Spins with it. Up with the right. And in. Good touch and a good response for Jeffers.
Brody came to play tonight. He's already had a couple of tough finishes.
Blues, good defense down low. Shot up. No good. Another one. No good. Another one. That one falls in. And a technical foul. Yeah, they're going to get Sean Bramer for taunting after he got his third offensive rebound. And listen to that crowd.
Great play there by Sean Bramer, but you have to keep your emotions in check, especially in a game like this that could come down to any single 2 points on the night.
Well, if I'm getting defended by Donovan Blues, like Blues has been playing defense on Bramer in this first 6.5 minutes, I'm going to be a little ticked off too. So when I get one on him, it's going to be tough to hide that emotion.
Absolutely.
The late Leelanau crowd didn't like it, but I think in an intense game like this, you got to control the emotions early. Jeffers hits the first technical foul shot. Brody's second is good. Pick the right guy to shoot the free throws. And it's a 5-point game. 1:34 to play. First quarter. Jacobson, Blust, Metelsky, Bevel, and Jeffers on the floor for the Snowbirds. And we got the official talking to the athletic director of the Snowbirds.
That's a new development to me. How long has Mr. DeLong been doing that?
This year.
Oh,
First year.
all right.
Yep. All right, we're live now. Jacobson to Bevel, long three. Just off the front of the rim, no good. It looked good from our vantage point, but just a little short. Schaub nearly stepped into a three. Barnowski will, and he hits. Dylan Barnowski with his second, this time from the right corner. It's an 8-point spread.
Lake Leelanau putting on a 3-point clinic tonight.
Bevel gets a screen from Jeffers. Brody drives. Nice little spin around jumper. Got it. Under a minute now, 6-point spread. Barnowski has it guarded by Jacobson. Dylan Barnowski, nice job by Jacobson. Gets a hand in there, ball on the floor. Gavin Bevel has it, and he gets to Jeffers. No numbers. Brody slows it down. Step back, three, short. Nice offensive rebound, Metelsky. He finds Jacobson. Daniel will slow things down for a second, reset. He's guarded by Nate Schaub. 30 seconds to play.
Either a hold for one, probably. And you got to imagine the ball's going to Brody Jeffers somehow.
Brody got bumped, wanted a foul, no call. Gavin, long three. Got it! Big three, Bevel, 10 seconds to play. First quarter, Barnowski crosses the timeline with 6. Barnowski drives, foul, and one! You betcha!
Back-to-back big buckets for these teams. Gavin Bevel shooting that one from Lake Leelanau.
It's big boy basketball. Dylan Barnowski, what a play. Coast to coast after the big three from Gavin Bevel.
Snowbirds just did all that work to tie it up early, and he just puts it right up a bit ahead of him.
We want to get to these texts.
All right. 5-point game. Barnowski at the foul line for the and one. 4.1 to play first quarter. Barnowski's foul shot is short. Rebound Jeffers with 4. Got to push with 2. Cross the timeline 1. Jeffers long 3. Oh, it looked good. Right on line up the front of the rim. No good. An exciting first quarter of action. Folks, don't go anywhere. We know you won't. 8 minutes gone. Snowbirds 19, Eagles 24 on Next Level Broadcast.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us. And next week, this commercial could be yours.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
All right, welcome back. Snowbird basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. Snowbirds trail by 5. Headed into the second quarter, Pat O'Connor joined by Daniel and Alex Powers. That was an exciting first half, Alex.
Oh, absolutely. That was what we came here to see. The Eagles and the Snowbirds both came to play.
Jacobson gets a screen from Croft. Over to Jeffers, now Bevel. Bevel long three. No good. I don't know if that's a shot they were looking for off the first quarter.
They're getting excited. Got to rein in that shot selection a little bit.
Might have been a little heat check there from Gavin. He made his last one.
Right.
Schaub, another three for him. No good. Rebound Bevel. Gavin probes, spins. Schaub was there. Croft now drives. Jacobson, three. Yes! That's huge because Daniel Jacobson's been a little bit cooler in the last couple games. That'd be big to get DJ going. Defensively here, he plays well. Oh, we got a reach and foul late, but good defense. Until that reach in, he's got the assignment of defending Drew Thompson. 2-point game, not even a minute gone here, second quarter. Full house from the Kaminsky. Got to watch Thompson coming back near side corner. There he is. Jacobson's all over him. Gets a screen. Gavin Bevel comes out. Hedges gets the switch. Jeffers guards Bramer. Now Barnowski has it. Barnowski, open three. Yes.
He just walked right into that one.
On that screen, one of the Snowbirds has to come on top of it because you
have to hedge the screen on there.
You can't let Barnowski have it open. Yes. Back to a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Jeffers looking for some room. Right side, nothing there. Gavin Bevel right side. He goes up with the right. No good. Good defense, no foul. Here comes Barnowski. Dylan the other way. Kicks out and a travel. Luke Bramer took steps before the ball hit the ground. Turnover. DJ running the point this quarter for the Snowbirds. He hands to Bevel. Gets a screen from Dylan Croft. Long three. Yes!
Gavin is feeling it tonight.
And the Eagles are going to have to get on top of those screens as well. And a carry. You don't see that carry called very often.
You know the home crowd has got to love that call.
Coach Barnowski on the other side did not. I think he stared at that official for about 8 or 9 strides as he went back. Snowbirds chance to tie. Nice drive, Jeffers. A little bit too strong with the right hand. Nice rebound there by Thompson. And he brings it across the timeline for the Eagles. Thompson to Bramer. Cross the lane, fouled.
Great pass there by Luke Bramer to find Nathan Schaub.
Nathan Schaub will shoot 2 after the foul from Bloost.
And it does look like this Leelanau team is definitely a family group with several double names.
Most small schools are.
Yeah.
Schaub's first free throw too strong, no good. Of note, too, Sean Bramer picked up that technical in the first quarter. He's sitting on the bench. He's a big presence for the Eagles. And that's who Donovan Blues drew the defensive assignment on.
Whenever he does find his way back into the game, it is vital that he gets back right in like nothing happened.
Jacobson finds Croft in the paint, kicks out to Blust. Bebel thought about a long
He's
three.
still thinking about it.
Gavin, they got a mismatch. Gavin on Schaub. He's fouled, shot up. They're going to say on the floor. That's all Schaub could do was bump him because he wasn't going to keep up with him.
Yeah, it hasn't been a problem this season whatsoever. Gavin, although shorter than most of the other players, has found his way using just some sort of magic to get into the paint, into wherever he wants to go.
Gavin gets it into Brody Jeffers. Right side, guarded by Barnowski. That's a good matchup, Jeffers and Barnowski. Screen from Croft. Nice bounce pass. Dylan up with it and in. That's called a pick and roll, executed to perfection.
Schaub guard Snowbird bench.
And here he comes. Sean Bramer took a breather. He's in for Jerry Schaub.
And that's the momentum that that the Snowbirds needed as they're down by 1 point.
Miscommunication. Snowbirds got lucky there. And ball's on the ground. Oh, look at him go. And Jeffers comes down with it.
Yeah, that had a potential to kill that momentum you were just talking about, but they got lucky.
Rylan Metowski, they're going to say it was all ball.
And Rylan Metowski was going for the dunk there.
Long three, Barnowski, short off the front of the rim, and everyone will take a chance to take a deep breath.
Back and forth, both these teams getting looks, getting shots up, but nothing in.
1 point game, not even halfway through the second quarter. DJ finds Gavin. Now he gets a screen to him. Gavin drives. Kicks it to Jeffers. He looks to go to the rim.
Eagles.
Over to Gavin. Three. Too strong.
Eagles doing a good job of closing up those driving lanes.
They move it quickly in transition here. Thompson, but he traveled first.
On that play, Dylan Croft made the effort, sprinted down, got that closeout, and forced that turnover. That is the effort you need from every player on the court.
And that's what we're getting from every player tonight. These guys came to play.
They know the stakes tonight.
Jeffers has it, guarded by Barnowski. He drives and blocked away. Dylan Barnowski gets the better of Brody Jeffers there. Little behind the back pass, lead for Barnowski. Barnowski throws it to nobody, but it's deflected. Late Leelanau basketball. Thompson inbounds it, guarded by Jacobson, near side. Some confusion here for the Snowbirds. They weren't switching on screens. Open three, and he hits. No communication there on that inbounds.
That's the second time that's happened. They have to clean that up.
This is not the team to give open looks to.
Gavin Bebel dumps down to Croft, gets it back from Dylan Croft. Gavin right-handed layup is good.
You can just watch Dylan Croft and Gavin Bebel. They got the pick and roll and the give and go. You could film that, and that'd be a textbook drill.
Isn't there a song about that? I like the pick and roll and the give and go. We're playing basketball. Schaub up with it and good. Wow. Sean Bramer back-to-back buckets. He's got 5 straight for the Eagles. I'll stop singing. Don't worry, folks.
Great job by Bramer to
wow. Who's going to stop Gavin Bebel? There's the answer.
But yes, with Bramer, he got that tech, got onto the bench, got composed, came right back out, and he's making an impact.
Thompson long three. Got it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Get out on some of these shooters, boys. Woo, it's a clinic. Back to a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Bebel guarded by Bramer. Finds Rylan Metowski. He's going to go hard to the rack. Up with it, no good. Long pass up ahead to Barnowski. Up at the left. Ooh, that's a pretty finish.
Wow.
And Coach Jacob wants a timeout. Little mini run here for the Eagles. That gets their faithful on their feet. Full timeout. We're going to take a break. It's Snowbird basketball on Next Level Broadcasting.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us. And next week, this commercial could be yours.
Eagles and Snowbirds on Next Level Broadcasting. Pat O'Connor joined by the Power Boys. Tyler Bowerman on the controls for us tonight. Charles Strail behind the scenes directing traffic. 2:21 to go, second quarter. Starters back on the floor for the Snowbirds. We'll see what they drew up there in that timeout. I'm sure they wanted someone to go get the ball. Okay, Gavin's got it. Gavin to Brody. They get a switch. Brody drives. Jacobson looks at a three. Now he goes up with it. Right-handed. No good. Rebound Croft. Up with the right. That one's good. Good rebound there. Dylan Croft with the putback. Back to a 5-point game. Under 2 now as Thompson crosses the timeline.
Croft having a dominant night tonight.
Thompson kicks. Left corner. Schaub. No good. Rebound Bevel. Snowbirds got a score and a stop after the timeout. Let's see if they can get another score. String something together. Gavin, baseline, Jacobson three. Yes! Nice pass by Bevel, and Jacobson didn't miss. 2-point game. Look out for Barnowski. Every time the Snowbirds have had something going, Barnowski has answered. Schaub fakes a shot, drives, kicks to Thompson. Thompson, long three. You betcha! The kid can shoot. 1:10 to go, 5-point game. Bevel has it for St. Mary's. That's Gaylord St. Mary's. Jeffers, screen from Croft. Ooh, nearly thrown it away. But
dangerous pass there.
Jacobson got it. Blust has it. Bounce past Jeffers. And it's knocked out of Jeffers' hands by Barnowski. And Barnowski's confused that it's St. Mary's Snowbird ball, but it clearly went off of Barnowski. White ball.
And I'd be surprised if we see any bench time from Brody Jeffers and Gavin Bevel tonight, but given the way they've been playing, I think they're not going to notice. I think their adrenaline will carry them.
Jacobson drives on Schaub. Croft has it on the other Schaub. And Croft put it on the floor too many times. And it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Lake Leelanau basketball. 35 seconds to play. Lake Leelanau up by 5, and they want to hold for the last shot. I'm not even going to complain that we need a shot clock in high school basketball here, because the shot clock in high school probably would be 35 seconds.
Fair enough.
So I'm okay with it here.
Fair enough. Oh, they're not holding for one at all.
Their coach,
that's a mistake.
Their coach wanted them to. They're not going to be happy with that. Now the Snowbirds will.
And you know they will.
20 seconds to play. Down 5. Gavin gets a screen from Brody. Now he pops off of it. Jeffers with 10. Brody up at the right. He traveled first. Yeah, he did. Now there's 9 seconds left.
See if they hold this time.
You got to look out for Dylan Barnowski, obviously. And then Drew Thompson has had a couple threes. They're going to get Brody Jeffers out. They don't want him to pick up his second foul of the first half. Long pass into Barnowski. Barnowski drives, kicks across the lane to Schaub. Shot fake, up with the right. No good. Rebound, Matowski, and nothing there. And no shot, no foul.
What a first half tonight here in Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium.
16 minutes gone. Snowbirds 36, Eagles 41. We're back with our thoughts on the first half in just a couple minutes. High school basketball on Next Level Broadcasting.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Welcome back to Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium, where we have a great game going on. We're joined by Jack Cordy to give us some thoughts on the second half. Jack, what have you seen from these two teams?
It's just been an excellent game, a ton of energy. Both teams got really good players. It's just been energetic and entertaining from the get-go. A really good basketball game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. From the Eagles, it seems like they don't miss. Every player on the team is ready to shoot at all times. And for the Snowbirds, they've had a lot of help from their senior leaders as almost every night between Brody, Gavin, and Donovan Blust on defense.
Yeah, totally. Right now, it's all Jeffers and Bevel on offense leading the way. I think and then Dylan Croft is doing a good job down low on the block, finding those open spots. And they're playing really well. I mean, especially warming up. Like Leelanau, I thought they would have been handily more ahead. Just watching them warm up, they're bigger and look more solid. But the Birds just play so hard. And, I mean, Bevel is balling. Right. I mean, he's pulling step-back threes from the corner.
That
and he's
one shot from the volleyball line.
Yeah.
Didn't hesitate.
Yeah, and that's not even coaching. That's just his senior stepping up. He wants this moment, and he's just taking over the game.
What bigger game are they going to play this year except maybe district finals?
Absolutely. Yeah, and Lake Leelanau, are they number one? Are they still ranked number one?
I think they're ranked number 8 right now in the Division 4. But we do want to update everyone watching at home. We've got some stats that are official. So far for the Snowbirds, scoring leaders are Gavin Bevel with 13, Daniel Jacobson with 6, Dylan Croft with 6, Brody Jeffers with 11. Fouls for the Snowbirds. Each of those players and Donovan Blust have 1 foul. So 1 foul for 5 players for the Snowbirds. For the Eagles, let's start with their points first. Jerry Schaub has 7, Drew Thompson with 11, Luke Bramer with 2, Nathan Schaub with 1, Dylan Barnowski with 13, Sean Bramer with 7. Bramer also with 3 personal fouls. 5 team fouls for the Eagles. So 3 personals for Sean Bramer. The only player in significant foul trouble so far. So that's the update from the official scores keeper. And for the second half, I would imagine that both teams play a fairly up and down pace game. I know no one asked for my opinion, but I'm going to give it.
I'm going to put the Vegas number, the over/under on technical fouls in the second half.
Charles
Trail, I think it's going to
0.5.
1.
You got to put it at 0.5.
0.5?
Yeah,
all
I mean,
right.
I'll
So
take the over.
0.5.
I'll take the
0.5.
over.
I mean,
We're going 0.5.
let's talk a little bit, though, about some of the execution here of offenses right now. St. Mary really helping off hard on a few players for Lake Leelanau St. Mary. Lake Leelanau St. Mary playing a very hard man-to-man defense. Snowbirds getting a lot of good action off of that high ball screen pick and roll, forcing the switches, and then forcing Lake Leelanau St. Mary to be in help the helper situations. Alex, can you expand upon that a little bit?
Absolutely. Gavin Bevel and Dylan Croft have been textbook with the pick and roll, with the give and go. They're doing all the little things, all the footwork to block off the defender, make sure that they get these wide open shots that they've been getting.
Sure, and then, Jack, I want to hit on Lake Leelanau St. Mary with you. Their ability to find the open man in the half-court offense. I've been so impressed with their half-court execution to get open threes, because oftentimes you get an open three-pointer in transition off an offensive rebound. They're getting them in the half-court offense. Yeah. What have you seen so far for the Eagles that have allowed them to continue to get this consistently good shot selection and the ability to knock down those open shots once they get them?
Well, you can tell they have freedom on offense. I mean, they've ran several sets, but it's been after they've gone through their motion 2 or 3 or 4 times. So their head coach Barnowski is giving them that opportunity to get the shot, but he understands sometimes after running that motion, you feel like you need to settle in and force a shot. That's the time you want to run that set, which they've done, and they've gotten a lot of open shots. Unfortunately, I think that they're shooting pretty low from down low in the paint.
Yeah,
and they're only up by 5 right now. I think it'd be a double-digit lead if they were to hit more of their bunnies down low. And that could definitely change here in the second half.
Right. Typically, teams don't fare as well from deep in the second half as they do in the first half. So we'll see how that impacts both of these teams, as both of these teams had a pretty good first shooting half for the first 16 minutes of play there. We saw Jacobson make 2 threes. Bevel had 3 of those 3-pointers, and Jeffers made 1 as well. So for the Snowbirds, knocking down 6 trays. For the Lake Leelanau St. Mary Eagles, they made 5 in the first half. So the 3-ball definitely making it rain here in the first half at the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Alex, let's bring you back in once again. After seeing how each one of these teams wants to play, what will you think will be the crux or the deciding factor, whether an offense-defense matchup going forward in the second half, that could determine the outcome of this game?
Oh, I think it has to be Brody Jeffers and Dylan Barnowski. They've been on each other all night. They're the leaders of each of these respective teams. Whoever wins that matchup, I would say their team has a great chance of winning this game.
Jack, what about you?
I'd say for St. Mary's, Lake Leelanau, I think they're going to make someone else besides Jeffers or Bevel step up. They've really been the only two besides Jacobson taking shots and Croft down low. But I think they're going to really I think they're going to really start to lock up on Bevel and Jeffers on defense.
Yeah.
So I look for someone on St. Mary's. Someone else got to step it up besides those two and get some scoring opportunities.
My key point actually kind of piggybacks off what you made a point of earlier, is that Lake Leelanau St. Mary hasn't been very effective inside and around the rim. That's because their big man inside, Sean Bramer, has 3 fouls,
including that tech.
So
he was out for a long
but the tech
time
isn't a personal foul. So the 3 personal fouls, I think, affects their inside field goal percentage. I think the big matchup will be if the Eagles put Bramer back on Jeffers, because he picked up 2 quick fouls as Jeffers was going to the rim. So we'll see what the matchups are when these teams break the huddles here in just about 40 seconds. So with that, we're going to send it back over. Timeout coming, and when we come back after this commercial break, we'll have third quarter action. Eagles versus Snowbirds here on Next Level Broadcasting.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet the friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
I bet you a point at halftime for Coach Jacob was to get number 14 involved in the scoring. You can't just be two-dimensional. You got to have someone else that can put it through the cylinder. Back to a three-point game. Thompson has it over to Schaub, guarded by Jeffers. Schaub finds Brainer. Bluest on Bramer. Corner for Thompson. Over to Schaub. Good ball movement. Thompson, three. No good. It was halfway down, came out. Jeffers rebound. Snowbirds go the other way. Brody drives, spins up with the right, and in. 4-0 run to start the second half. It's a 1-point game. Just what the doctor ordered for the Snowbirds. Barnowski. Three, Bramer. No good. Rebound Jeffers. Jeffers to Jacobson. Bounce pass. No numbers. Wisely swings it out. Jeffers. Bevel.
Oh, Bevel wants
three.
that.
Short. Nice bounce pass going the other way. No good.
Great defense by Jeffers there to not foul and still contest that shot.
Rebound Bluest out to Bevel. Gets a screen from Croft. Doesn't use it. No, bounce pass to Croft. He's fouled. No, they say all ball. Okay, a lot of contact there. No call. And Croft gets a steal, though. Waits for Bevel. Good job waiting. Gavin steps into one. No good. Gets his own rebound. Gavin, three. No good. Rebound Croft. Croft is all over the place.
The Eagles are just watching these shots go up.
Jeffers out of bounds. Eagle basketball.
That was a big possession defensively, though. Eagles got lucky. They were not in position, but the Snowbirds could not come up with it.
We talked a lot in the halftime show about the offensive presence of these teams, but Dylan Croft with 3 boards in a row, and just Donovan Blues, Rylan Telsey playing great defensive games the first half, has a huge impact on this game.
Schaub, 3, top of the key, too strong. 0 for 3 starting the second half for Lake Leelanau. And Gavin, nice job, jumps up, hits him in the legs, and he comes back with it. Fakes the pass, up with the right. Fouled. Yep. They're going to get a foul on Dylan Barnowski, and Gavin will have a chance to tie and then take.
That'll be Dylan Barnowski's first foul of the game in the second, or the first team in this second half.
Bevel's first off the front of the rim and in. We're tied.
And if you listen to the other broadcasts, I've talked about Gary Metelsky before, just a genie. His prediction for this game was 6-point difference at halftime. He didn't specify which team because he didn't know, and it was a 5-point difference. That's pretty impressive.
Snowbirds, is that their first lead, Tyler? At least since the first quarter. 3 here, Lake Leelanau, no good. Own rebound, hands it off, blocked. Rebound Croft.
Blues got way up for that block.
Brody Jeffers. Good switch there for Lake Leelanau defensively, and there was a push. And he got pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be. Okay, it can't be Snowbird basketball. It's either a foul or Lake Leelanau basketball. It was a foul. They should call a foul here. It's going to be Lake Leelanau basketball. No foul called. A lot of contact there. All right. Barnowski guarded by Jacobson. He gets a screen. They switch. Thompson has it. He drives through the legs. Hands off to Bramer. Long 3. No good. 0 for 5 start to the half for Lake Leelanau. Schaub looks at a 3. He takes it. Too strong.
Continue to let him shoot.
Rebound, Jacobson.
Brody's playing big right now, getting those rebounds.
Jacobson, 3. Too strong. No good. Both teams going a little bit colder here.
Nice tap by Jacobson, keeping them on their toes.
And they want a timeout over there on the sideline. And Charles Strail wants to jump in here. Charles, what you got, bud?
We want to thank all of our sponsors for bringing this game to you, wherever you're watching from. We want to thank the Gaylord Eye Care Center, Jimmy John's J&J Construction, Schultz Marathon Party Store up in Wolverine, all of our Next Level Broadcasting sponsors for being a part of our broadcast this season. Right now kind of feels like the pinnacle of the season, but many more Snowbird basketball games to come, including our coverages and later on next week. But certainly right now, definitely want to thank all of our sponsors for being a part of Next Level Broadcasting, affiliate coverage of Snowbird basketball. Once again, I want to remind everyone to text us in on that Professional Seamless Gutters text-in line, 231-350-9040. Or if you want to be a part of our programming and get your commercial and be a sponsor of Next Level Broadcasting, text us in on that line, too. We'll get a hold of you and put something great together for you.
We just got a text in, Charles, that said, Bishop Walsh wants the Eagles to win. No offense, Snowbirds. I don't know about that. He knows how to sit on a fence. 3, no good. They say blocked, and then a foul on Schaub the other way.
Huge swing right there.
Yep.
That could have easily been a foul on Jeffers, but they don't call it, and it results in an Eagle foul. And you can feel the momentum start to shift. Let's see if the Snowbirds can take advantage.
No points yet here for the Eagles. 3.5 into the second half. Jacobson to Croft. Not a good look, and then Croft's going to get a reach-in foul.
You never want fouls like that, but in that case, that was probably an easy layup on the other end. I think it was acceptable.
The Eagles aren't going to stay cold forever. They're a good shooting team.
No.
They've missed 6 or 7 threes to start this half. You can't rely on that for the Snowbirds. Got to stay out in their shooters.
And you got to keep your offense
That's
moving.
Right. Nice little runner there, but no good. Getting his own rebound was Barnowski. Open 3. Thompson, yeah.
Just like that.
He's not going to miss that one. 2 wide open. And the Snowbirds go back down by 2. Jeffers up with the right. Fouled.
We'll go to the line.
And they'll have 2 free throws.
Both crowds getting into it, going back and forth as their respective teams make big shots.
And we'll point out, after boos from both crowds, this must be a tough game to ref.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the black and white stripes tonight. Jeffers just a little short. Brody tries to make it a 1-point game. Gets it.
In a game like this, Brody Jeffers is not missing 2 free throws in a row.
No. Barnowski goes up with it. Nice finish, Dylan Barnowski. Don't let him heat back up.
Soaring to the rim.
Jacobson does a good job protecting the basketball. Hands to Gavin. Looks at a 3 in front of his own bench. Too short. Rebound Thompson. Thompson with a little speed going the other way. Crosses over at the elbow. Turns around. Nice pass to Schaub. 10-footer jumper. Got it. Got it? What? He got it.
He got it.
5-point lead, Eagles. 43-48. Gavin spins. Up with the right. No good. Thompson the other way. Little room. Croft up. That's a charge all day.
Great defense by Dylan Croft. Gets in position, holds his ground, takes that charge. You know, back in the day, that would get you a free pizza.
That's right. Give me a Little Caesars. Metowski in for Croft.
And early in the second half, the Eagles are already at 4 fouls.
4:45 gone, third quarter. Metowski, like I said, in for Croft. Gavin drives, kicks to Donovan Blues. He goes up with the right. Got it! He's not a huge scorer, but he's good for a couple buckets a game, and he makes it a 3-point game.
And it's always right when you need it.
That's right.
He's a very, very timely scorer.
Barnowski dribbles on Jacobson. So far, good defense for Daniel. Stays with him, but you can't defend that. Nothing you can do if you're Daniel Jacobson there. Good finish again for Barnowski with the left hand on the left side, right over the outstretched hands of Daniel Jacobson. DJ's got it, guarded by Thompson, and he's tripped. They're going to get Thompson.
You know, I looked up and I saw the score, and that didn't seem right, but the Eagles just score quickly.
Oh, yeah. Yep, Snowbirds were only up by 1 for a little bit. Rylan Metowski, left corner. Donovan Blust. Oh, long pass to Bevel, and then he's fouled. Yeah, it's a foul, but it's a tough one to take. Luke Bramer just going for the ball, and then he fell on top of Gavin.
And that's foul number 6, real quick.
Already going to be in the bonus going into the fourth.
And that advantage of what St. Mary's needs after being down for most of this game, just by a little bit, that can be shift the weights.
Down 5. Jeffers guarded by Barnowski like he has been all game. A little behind the back. Dribble up with the right. Got it.
And what a creative way to get to the basket. A new path every time with Brody Jeffers.
Barnowski guarded by Jacobson. Help there from Jeffers. Barnowski goes back. Good cut. Shot up. No good. Rebound.
Ryland with that incredible defense straight up. That's what they couldn't do earlier on. That's how you do it.
That's going to be a push off on Gavin. He knew it. It's all right.
That's always a tough call. You're never gonna get everyone to agree on that, but it's a call you got to make.
I think Gavin knew it. As soon as the whistle blew, he knew it was on him. Barnowski now guarded by Metelski. Metelski's got to be careful not to get a reach in here. They got Bluest over on Bramer. Corner three, no good. Got to go get the Metelski's expressions. I think it made it seem like he touched it.
I know it's easy to let it go, but if you can get it, you got to go get it. Secure every possession.
Jeffers. Brody Jeffers, a lot of dribbling. Got to get a pass. All right, reset to Bevel.
Yeah, like you're saying, Alex, it's a game of variables. Every time you can control something, you want to control it. Free throws, possessions.
Bevel three, no good. Off the side of the backboard. 1:19 to play. Barnowski, long pass Thompson, right corner. Bevel goes flying in the air, and then he finishes it.
That's Thompson's second three of the half already.
Yeah, he can stroke it, that's for sure. You can't leave him open. How will the Snowbirds respond in less than a minute? Jeffers off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Snowbirds on Jacobson. So it'll be late Leelanau basketball.
Great tap there, though. Great job breaking up that easy transition layup.
Oh, long pass in.
Go get that.
Barnowski's going to go get it. Guarded by Metelski.
He's trying to shake him loose.
Long pass way out of bounds.
You don't want to give that up.
Nope.
He was feeling it, and he just sorted it right over.
Every possession counts here.
Half a minute to play, third quarter. Snowbirds trail by 6. They trailed by 5 at half. DJ keeps it after he faked the handoff to Bevel. Now he gives it to Gavin. Gavin finds Ryland Metelski, who goes up with it. Contact, no call. That time they're they're going to say a block shot. Okay. Good hands in there by Sean Bramer. The official was right on it. And they want a timeout with 11 seconds left to draw up a play here at the end of the third quarter. You're right, Daniel. No one's going to be happy with these officials tonight. Every call, it seems, anything that's even close, you're going to get a loud crowd reaction from either side.
We get an MVP for each team and then MVP official, whoever made the most controversial calls.
47-53, 11.8 to go, third quarter. Snowbirds got the lead early in this quarter. They were down 5 at halftime. They got up 42-41 with 5:48 to play. But a three by Thompson put the Eagles in front, and that's where they've been since the halfway point in this quarter.
And, Daniel, you said earlier you were wondering how the Snowbirds, who are not used to being behind, how they were going to respond. It's now the third time that they're attempting to come back for the third time. Earlier down, they were down 8, and then 7, and here we go. They're down 6. Let's see if they can bring it back.
Yeah, and, I mean, between physical and mental, we know that they physically can. We've seen what they can do. It's all in their heads now.
Barnowski's going to inbound. He gets it to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Bevel with 8, now 7. Gets a screen with 4. Thompson drives.
Oh.
Good defense there. Thompson, step back, shot, no good. Good defense there by the Snowbirds. Not a great look for Lake Leelanau.
Still almost went in.
3 quarters of play. Eagles 53, Snowbirds 47 on Next Level Broadcasting.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
The Bishops in the house. It's been a great basketball game so far.
It's just flying by too, Pat.
I know, this one seems like it's going faster than the girls' game. Girls' big win. The Snowbirds over the Eagles, 87-43.
Like Leelanau trying to settle the score. Leave here with a 1-1 record.
All right, Lake Leelanau basketball. Final 8 minutes on the clock. Fourth quarter from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Still pretty a packed house in a tightly contested game. Schaub has it for the Eagles. Back out it goes to Schaub. 3, got it. Oh, boy. That's a big one for Schaub.
Can't let him shoot. I know that that's the strategy early on, but when you get later on in the game, you have to guard everyone because stuff like that can happen.
He's not really a threat to drive. Jacobson 3, big answer. Needed that one from DJ.
And I could say the same thing for the Eagles that I just was saying for the Snowbirds. Shooters are going to shoot.
And talk about DJ's pressure shooting. A couple games ago, he dropped 30. He's not there, or he's not a big presence always every night, but when he's here, he's ready to play.
Yeah, when he's ready to play, you know he's here.
Luke Bramer resets for the Eagles left side, looking for Barnowski. Nice backdoor cut, and then he kicks across to Thompson, open 3. You betcha! Good offensive movement there for the Eagles, and they get a triple. Back to a 9-point lead. Ties their largest of the game.
Thompson's third.
Jacobson 3. Got it! Wow. Back and forth we go. DJ is starting to get hot. Back to a 6-point game. 6:45 to play, fourth quarter. Barnowski's got that look in his eyes, though, guarded by Jacobson. Shaw back to Barnowski. Drives against Blues after the switch. They switch back. Jacobson. Now Schaub has it right wing.
And now they're guarding number 2.
They got a hand out there, that's for sure. Barnowski inside. Shot up good. Good move there. Shot fake and a finish for Sean Bramer. He's been relatively quiet tonight, but we know he can score. 8-point lead, Lake Leelanau. Gavin Bevel looks at DJ. He drives this time. Kicks back to Gavin, right corner. Gavin looking for space, and it bounces around. Lake Leelanau basketball. Need a stop here. Can't let it get to double digits. Barnowski was set up for a shot. He didn't get it. Luke Bramer slows things down. Schaub right wing, guarded by Croft. Barnowski from the volleyball line. Rebound Jeffers, and he throws it away. He was looking for Jacobson up the right-hand side. Nothing there.
Great job turning the head by Bramer. He turned right around like a cornerback and picked it off.
Luke Bramer now has it, guarded by Jeffers. Jeffers all over him. Foul. Yeah, it was a foul.
Jeffers wanted that back, and that's not how you can't get it back by fouling it.
Metelski into the game. He'll guard Barnowski. Got to find 13, 32, and 5. Really, everyone on Lake Leelanau has been scoring. Luke Bramer's been distributing. Barnowski down low to Schaub on Jeffers' charge.
Big play by Brody Jeffers to draw the charge. This game was at risk of getting out of hand, and Brody kept it along just a little bit longer.
Wasn't a ton of contact there, but anytime you lower the shoulder and it displaces a player, you can get that call.
And that will put the Snowbirds into bonus.
Good
along
point,
with
Daniel.
being Jerry Schaub's third foul. So he's got to cool down a little bit.
Gavin looks. DJ back to Gavin. Through his legs. Lost it. Picks it up. Over to Jacobson. Inside to Metelski. Up with the right, fouled. And he'll have free throws.
You know, up until that point, both teams, after having a stretch where it seemed like they couldn't miss and couldn't do anything wrong, they both had a stretch being flustered and frazzled. And let's see, now they both get a chance to calm down, return back to the normal flow of the game. Let's see who takes advantage here.
And that's going to be 5 fouls on Jerry Schaub. He played a heck of a game. A couple threes here. He returns to the bench, tries to get that Eagle crowd riled up. So 4:54, they'll be without Schaub.
And he's a big reason they have this lead right now. So they'll be hurting without him.
2 shots, Rylan Metelski. He's got a high arcing foul shot. Couple dribbles, collects. First shot up and good.
No doubt.
I tell you what, every time Rylan gets that ball inside, I'm waiting for a dunk. I'm on my toes.
Rylan's second. No good. Rebound Bernowski. Bernowski to Bramer.
And you can feel the Eagles are trying to get it into.
It's going to be a foul.
Is that a clear path?
No. Jeffers will have a 1-and-1 though. Reach and foul on Bramer once he lost it. I tell you what, if the Eagles try to, we saw this a couple weeks ago when the Snowbirds had the lead against, was it TC Christian? Yeah. And they tried to.
The Friday games, it's just.
My point is this: if the Eagles try to kill the clock, bad things are going to happen. You got to stay in your offensive flow. Jeffers first is good. That's huge.
You could feel that that's what they were going for, and immediately backfires. Snowbirds have to just continue to take advantage of that.
Remember, the lead stretched to as many as 9 for Lake Leelanau. Now it's 6 and 5 after Jeffers makes both. 4:40 to play, fourth quarter. It was a 5-point spread at half. It's still a 5-point spread. Nothing decided after 12 minutes in the second half. Good thing we got another 4.5. Barnowski drives, kicks it around. You got to find Thompson. Gavin Bevel has him near half court.
And right there, number 10, Bramer was open. That's one where you might see a shot if they weren't trying to drag the clock along.
Thompson threw it off of Nathan Schaub's left hand and out of bounds. Snowbird basketball, chance to make it a one-possession game.
And you can just feel it in the air, the tension. Everyone's on the edge of their seats here.
I'm not even sitting down. Jacobson hands it to Bevel, turns it over. Thompson goes the other way. Snowbird's back. Up with the right, gets it to go. Nice step-through move there for Thompson, and he finishes it. 7-point lead for Lake Leelanau.
Drew Thompson.
Bevel 3, no good.
Has been the player of the half for the Eagles so far. 3 threes in that incredible move to take back the momentum.
Oh, nice step back here. Barnowski hits. 10-point game. St. Mary's needs a timeout.
That feels like a dagger.
Woo! These teams can shoot, though. We're going to go to break. Snowbirds down 10, 3:40 to play, fourth quarter.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us. And next week, this commercial could be yours.
All right, welcome back. 3:40 to play, fourth quarter. Little 5-0 mini run for the Eagles, but it doubled their lead, their largest lead of the game, now a 10-point lead with 3:40 to play.
And the leaders so far is Brody Jeffers with 18 for the Snowbirds, and for the Eagles, 22 from Drew Thompson, coming off 3 threes in that nice layup that you just saw. He's leading the Eagles the second half.
Snowbirds need a bucket here. Get it back to single digits. We'll see what they drew up in that timeout. Double gets a screen from Blues. Gavin's going to drive, step back, finds Metelski. He traveled. Yep, he did. He traveled.
How quickly things change. Last possession, you're talking about trying to get it to one possession. Now You don't know how many possessions you're going to get left in this game, so everyone matters on defense, and for that matter, for the Eagles on offense.
Good defense by Gavin, and what do we have here? Let's go. Let's get a signal. Timeout?
Yeah, it's timeout. I'm just not sure. Halfway full.
We still haven't seen a call. Hey, there's people over here too.
Well, there's not normally, so you can't fault them.
I know they called the timeout. I'm being a little bit petty here. It's like, give me the signal. Let's go. Late in the game, tight game. I'm good.
We'll get the rest mic'd up for you.
We're good. Usually, you see the timeout signal. The official will say, 30 full. There's none of that. He just told the score table what was happening. Snowbirds need to stop here. Quick stop and a score.
And then another one.
Maybe another.
Barnowski, long pass. Thompson, back to Schaub. And Luke Bramer resets, guarded by Jeffers. Bevel all over Thompson. Over to Barnowski. They're going to be content playing 35 feet away from their rim. Luke Bramer protects against Jeffers. Over to Thompson. Foul. No call. I mean, if you're trying to foul, now it's going to be a foul.
That one was probably questionable, but they probably missed it right before.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a makeup call, too.
Clear foul the first time. Second one, probably a foul, too.
Yeah.
Gavin Bevel's third of the game.
Hogan McKinley going to sub in for Rylan Metowski.
A well-deserved break after playing some full-court defense by Rylan.
Hogan McKinley going to get a quick foul on Barnowski.
Are they starting the foul game right now?
I think there was some miscommunication between the coaches.
Okay. Why is the clock running?
They got it, too. Good job, TB. It is 2:47.
Thank you to our producer, Tyler Bowerman. Couldn't do it without you.
Things have come to a screeching halt here.
The calm before the storm. Oh. I guess they were communicating correctly.
Well, yeah, I guess the thing is that they had fouls to give, and we're getting into that point where you're gonna have to start fouling.
Oh, that I wasn't thinking about that. That's a very smart move by Dale.
So you put Hogan in there to get a couple fouls.
To get us in the bonus.
Yep. Hey, that's how I used to play, Hogan. Come off the bench, get 2 quick fouls, make sure your name gets in the stat sheet. Now there's a record that you played, kid. Daniel Jacobson guards Barnowski. Over it goes to Bramer. Reach and foul Jeffers on Bramer. And Luke Bramer will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Luke Bramer's first, too strong. Rebound, Metowski. Need a quick bucket. Bevel. Drives up with the right. Gets it to go. 8-point game, 2:20. Metowski fouls Barnowski. Dylan Barnowski doesn't strike me as the kid that's going to miss free throws late.
No, I would agree.
First one, no good. Rebound Jeffers, so the two fouls work so far.
Is that an intentional announcer's jinx?
Yeah, the old broadcaster's jinx. Gavin spins, foul.
Got him with the body. Up top. Oh,
I don't like that.
The ref.
I don't like that, okay? You got a kid that's fired up in Sean Bramer. He's upset with the call, and the ref is giving him the...
Yeah, I gotta agree. Walk away from
just the official needs to walk away. You don't need to shush a kid.
Player too, but just
he's
go
frustrated.
Back to the benches.
All you're doing at that point is antagonizing.
And that will be Bramer's fourth.
Gavin's first foul shot, no good.
We need every point here.
Gavin's second, no good. Missed them both. Rebound Jeffers wide open. No putback, no good. He was too open. Daniel Jacobson gets it back though. Jeffers back to DJ, left corner, fouled. He'll shoot 3.
If you told me they were going to miss 2 free throws, that's about the best outcome you could have given that initial start to the possession.
An opportunity for all 3 ways to get 3 points in a play here.
You need him here if you're DJ. Daniel's first is good. Big time to get that first one, because when you're shooting 3, you miss the first, you start to get in your head a little bit.
And I talk about pressure free throws, but in this game, every single shot is a pressure shot.
Snowbirds have gone cold from the line.
And the Snowbirds are going to take a timeout. You got to know what you're going to do on a miss. You got to have a plan for the make. It's going to involve.
We got our money's worth tonight. Great game. You can see why both these teams spent some time towards the top of the rankings in Division 4.
Been a heck of a basketball game. That's good. Jack Corey says we need our seniors to take over. We need DJ to make a free throw first. Hopefully we can draw up a press here, get a quick trap, maybe a turnover. Possession arrow does favor the Snowbirds.
Yeah, like you said, just an open challenge for both these teams. 2 of the top dogs in D4, and both of them came ready to play, ready to make a name for themselves.
Getting the silent treatment right.
Yeah, he's not going to talk to me. Fair enough. Wait. It's no violation. That's no violation.
No. No, he didn't.
No violation. Whoa, they called a violation.
No Snowbird player crossed the line. What were they calling it for?
I don't know. Press is on. Out of bounds. Blue ball. That's brutal. You can't have that. Long pass down to Thompson. Shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Block. Fouled. Easy, Ryland. Easy. $1:57 to go. You can't have a lane violation.
No.
Oh.
That's a hard call to make, too, for the refs.
Yeah, they called it on Blues stepping out, but I mean, it was because they wanted Ryland Metelsky in there, but Thompson makes his first. Back to an 8-point game.
The way he's been playing, he's not going to be missing too many free throws.
No. That one's pure. Croft needed help. Gets it from Jeffers. 155. Guarded by Barnwowski. Jeffers drives. Left hand, right side. Gets it to go. Need the pressure.
And make it look easy.
Barnwowski has it. Now Thompson. Don't want to foul him. Need a trap. 1:30 to go, down 7. You got to foul here. Trap comes. Oh, need a foul here. You didn't want it to be him. Too much time came off. If you're gonna foul Thompson anyways, might as well foul him early.
Yeah, and not foul Thompson.
And not have Gavin Bell.
$1:26 to go, fourth quarter. My goodness. He can stroke it.
I'll be excited to watch them. They're our first game in the showcase tomorrow. They're playing McBain Northern Michigan Christian, so
these boys are going to have to get home, get rested up.
Yeah.
That's going to be an early 1 p.m. start. Jacobson has it, 1:20 left, down 9. Jeffers finds Gavin Bevel.
Get a shot.
He's fouled. Yeah, you didn't want to do that if you're Lake Leelanau. No use in fouling when you're up 9 with 1:15 to go. Bubbles first is good. Ryland back in for Croft.
Got 129 people watching still, so thanks for joining us on this long, exciting night of basketball here.
Bubbles second is good too. 7-point game. 75 seconds to play. Jacobson, they can't get a foul. They get it to Bernowski. Got to get him. Got to get him. Foul him. Someone foul him. Come on now. You need a foul. Good grief, boys. Blues gets it. 15 seconds is too long.
Well, maybe they were targeting someone, and
well, they certainly didn't want to foul Thompson again because he's made 4 in a row.
Barnowski, no, either. So we'll see if it paid off.
Luke Bramer at the line. He has 2 shots. First is good.
Nope.
One minute exactly left.
This is his first points of the half.
And he gets them both. Luke Bramer. Under a minute now, Jacobson. Hands to Jeffers. 3 ball up. No good. They get it to Thompson. Now Schaub. You want to get him, and he does. Schaub's first is good. Lead is 10.
And everyone on this Leelanau team can make free throws. No good options to foul.
No. Hey, good curse, but they get an offensive rebound and a putback. That's a dagger.
You can't let that happen if you're the Snowbirds.
Down 12 now as Jacobson crosses the timeline. He hands to Blues.
Dogs.
Yeah,
it's about that time.
I think so. Yeah, 12 with 29 seconds, I think you call it. You can still pressure, maybe get a steal, but no foul. Folks, we don't have to wait very long to see these Lake Leelanau Eagles back in action. Tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. at Traverse City St. Francis, they will lead off the Northern Michigan Basketball Showcase against McBain Northern Michigan Christian. It's going to be a good one. The Eagle faithful are on their feet, and the Snowbird faithful not far behind them as the clock hits 3 and 2 and 1. Here's your buzzer. What a way to end Catholic Schools Week at the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. A great girls game followed by a wonderful in-between game celebration,
Senior
Eagles,
night.
senior night, all of the above. We're going to wrap things up quickly here, folks, because, again, tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m., right here, Next Level Broadcasting, 5 straight games. There's Tyler Bowerman running the controls. All of our crew and our cameramen, I'm Pat O'Connor. Thank you one more time to our sponsors, JBJ Construction, Gaylord Eye Center, Schultz's Party Store, and Golf Gaylord. Well, folks, we'll talk to you again in about